Welcome to the TGIF Podcast. I am your host, Ryan. I'm here with Sexy Greg, the Pharaoh Wizard.
Hello.
And Megastar Mark.
Hello. As anyone who's watching the video can see, I'm in my new house after literally episodes of me saying that I'm going to be here. I'm here. There's
you
books.
made it.
There's cat.
Mark, I am thoroughly shocked at how put together that room is.
Do you think I had anything to do with that? You think I had anything to do with the design behind? Absolutely.
But I mean,
not.
This guy's got
boxes unpacked from my move 2.5 years ago.
Oh yeah,
they're just boxes in my basement. That
the wife took the week off, so she has been organizing everything. She's done an amazing job. She
Still,
really has.
It looks nice. She can come to my house next. I got lots of shit to put on.
Yeah, I'll send her over. You know that she loves
Please
you.
do.
She'll be fine.
Actually, that would be a great business.
Come over and like unpack.
I'll unpack your shit and hang it up.
That would
be
that would be an incredible business.
I'm not even kidding you. I probably have 50 framed things in my basement.
Oh, me too.
And not a single thing on my fucking walls other than these three you see right here.
And you have a lot of wall space in that house. Yeah. Like there's a lot of places you can put that stuff.
You know why you know that, Mark?
Yeah.
Because nothing on them.
No, I know.
Oh,
like
blank walls.
Look how much wall space you have.
Yeah.
We're just like, you know what? Last time on the show, or 2 times on the show, how many? I don't know. How many shows have we done? We've done a lot of shows recently. I feel like
13 now, right?
Yeah, right.
One of the times we talked about soap on a rope. We got all these great ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, don't steal them. Come on.
That's true.
We got business ideas.
Listen,
copyright this shit.
We give you free entertainment every single month. Don't be a dick.
Don't steal
the rope idea or the
you better not. I better not see.
All right,
that's
see
us. 2 soaps on a rope anywhere.
Right.
Better not see that.
Don't steal the Baby in Boxes website that we're running. I mean, that's also bad taste. I mean, that's just
like the People of Walmart website.
What is that? Wayfair, right?
There's soon going to be a coloring book. Yeah, it's on Wayfair.
They were selling child slaves in armoires.
Yep. Oh, is that a real thing?
So what I'm telling you is a real thing. That dummies on the internet with too much time.
What?
Okay, so like this is
check your armoire.
Right. This is the end of the Trump era. This is like maximum QAnon. I think it was a QAnon thing.
It sounds like it.
So for
Baby
some
slaves
strange
is
reason,
also
it
a
is
QAnon
bizarre.
thing?
What?
Baby slaves, QAnon thing?
Yeah. Oh no, that's literally it. Like they think there's a secret society in Washington who literally eat children.
Babies. Yeah.
Oh yes, I have seen this. I didn't know they were tied together.
And there's lizard people and like all the shit that's been around literally since the 60s.
You just smash all the conspiracy theories together.
Yes, right.
So some random postings on Wayfair.com popped up for like a dresser that had a weird name. You know, it was like the Carl or something like that. And it was expensive. You know, I think it was like $14,000, $15,000 or something like that.
Okay.
And they were relatively unique. Like there was only one of them posted. So QAnon attached themselves to these like 7 dressers or armoires or whatever the fuck they were. And they're like, this is how Hillary Clinton's doing it. She's sticking the babies in the armoire. You order yourself a Carl, you get yourself a baby Carl, you crack him in half, you suck out his bone marrow. Obviously, Wayfair is part of the conspiracy.
I mean, I don't see any flaw in this logic. I think you nailed it.
You want to live forever.
Quite honest. I mean, look, if I were to traffic children, this is actually a pretty A+ idea.
What about the fact that you have to build this furniture?
Well, they
don't care what the furniture is. That's low on the totem pole.
You have to build this furniture. You have to put the drawers together. They don't just ship a full dresser with a baby in the drawer.
It's just a crate with a baby in it.
That's
Come
not
on,
how
guys.
it works.
Why would you take on the expense of building an armoire when all they want is the baby? You're just taking on more expense. You don't need this.
It's just a box with a baby in it.
Yes, just a freight with a baby on it. Old Dominion ships it right to you. I know it.
Full House had it. They had it. Babies in boxes. You just seal those boxes up and then you ship them to people.
There you go. That's our website.
Babiesinboxes.com.
I think, by the way,
brought to you by Hillary Clinton.
If Greg wanted to run a QAnon-esque website and just convince rubes and idiots about the most nonsensical shit, Greg, you would be amazing at that.
I would kill it.
I
would kill it.
Yeah.
And you would I could even see you like randomly posting this, like it looks like it's gibberish, and then people spending hours trying to figure out what you're saying. Like
I know we're so far. We haven't even mentioned
We haven't even
We haven't
gone
even
there.
mentioned the TGIF. So this is my all-time favorite thing to do in the store is take something totally menial, put a lie on it, and then mark it up to an insane price.
The only ever copy of
Yes.
Super Mario
So,
Brothers.
My favorite. I'm going to name you my 3 favorites I've ever done.
Okay.
This is the most recent one. I found a tech deck in my basement, like a Tony Hawk tech deck.
Mm.
And I put a sign on it, said very rare, very collectible, $550. So somebody actually came up to the edge, was like, is this really rare? It's like, it is. They're like, I'll give you $10 for it. I was like, sold.
$10 for it.
And then I then another sign I put on a copy of Zelda 2, and I said the video game the crying game is based on. And then my all-time favorite, and this one I actually got, I probably got 300 people with this one. I took a CD player and I put it in the case, and I put a sticker on it that said prototype MP3 player. $285.
No prototype.
Just to piggyback that, I was with you at a con where what was it, a Dragon Ball Z card or a Yu-Gi-Oh card? And
it was a Dragon Ball Z card.
It was a Dragon Ball Z card because I guess the guy who was doing one of the voices was like literally 2 booths away from us, and so there's all this Dragon Ball shit everywhere. And our friend Ty picked it up and signed it, right, and put it in the case with all like the very expensive like Pokemon cards and Magic cards. And so many people came, and we put like a price tag of like $2,500 on it, and people would come up and like, who signed that? And Ty would be like, oh, somebody important.
Somebody
one
important.
Kid was like, who's that signed by?
Thumbs looking at this guy.
One kid said, who's that signed by? I said, oh, it's signed by Brad Pitt. They looked me straight in the eyes and said, who's Brad Pitt? And then I pointed at Ty. I said, that is.
I like how the lie keeps going. It's like, him? Him? You don't know.
You definitely do what you have to do to entertain yourself at those cons. That's for sure.
Not gonna lie, I really like lying to people.
Yeah. That's why I think
Really
you're great
fun
at
for
that.
me.
Like, you like lying to people and you like making rubes feel stupid. And I feel like both of those things, conspiracy website, that would be all you, baby.
You could do it.
into
You
it.
could stoke the fires of
You'd be like,
QAnon.
Xenon or something.
I always thought I'd make a good priest.
Last time on the show, we went back to school. It was a
Yay.
fun
Yes.
trip. Greg
Yeah.
literally went back to school.
That's right.
He literally went back to
Right.
school. That was fun. It was good. We had 2 videos come out on YouTube. I finally finished the Topanga takes over the show video.
So
That was hysterical.
funny.
It's
So funny.
It took me a long time to get that together because
Holy
it
shit.
was literally a running theme throughout the entire episode of what episode was that? I forget. It wasn't even it was the non-TGIF show. It had nothing to do with Boy Meets World. We kept bringing up Topanga.
That's right.
Go watch
That's right.
that one. That one's
That's
a fun one. And we also put out Ancestor Erg.
Yep.
Our ancestors are upset with us because we do this show.
Yep.
That's both of those videos are now on YouTube.
They are.
It's TGIF Pod on YouTube. Go find them. Or
They're
on our
not
Twitter
any happier. Yeah.
at Pod TGIF. I mean, they were happy by the end. I mean, Greg's
Oh, yeah.
research proved he proved
right.
himself as a podcaster. So.
Mm-hmm.
Quick update before we get into this episode. No Perfect Strangers still on HBO Max. Still no Perfect Strangers. Still no Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I'm about to ask you a very real question. You probably think
Okay.
I'm joking, but I'm not. If
Go
I were to
ahead.
buy you guys DVDs, do you have something
Like
to actually watch them on?
Complete sets?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Got a
Definitely.
PS4. Got a PS4.
See-
Okay. I just
I
got to make
was-
sure because I have employees
You've thought about
who would
this.
not be
You-
able to watch DVD if I purchased it for them.
Wow.
I was convinced you were going to start that conversation with, all right, guys, really serious here. Is it okay if we end the podcast?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was
There's
going
no
to be.
Right. There's no
no
perfect
point.
strangers. Let's
Guys.
just call it quits. Guys, it was a good run. We did 13 episodes.
Guys, we're done.
Yeah, right.
It is a little
Sorry.
sad about hanging with Mr. Cooper too. You know,
Right,
I was
we
getting
just
into
kinda,
that.
we
I
just
haven't
kind of started
loved
to move
the
into
episodes
that.
we watched,
Mhm.
but it's
Yeah.
somehow, despite me
Mhm.
being very average on it, it's one of my favorite, one of my preferred shows on this.
There ain't nothing wrong with those. And all the 2 episodes we watched were both fine.
Totally
and
fine.
that puts it
Nothing,
right in the middle of all the shows that we've watched on this podcast.
Mediocre.
Yeah. If you're mediocre, you are in the solid center. So.
Perfect Strangers must be somewhere. We just don't realize it, right?
I've been searching it out and I still can't find it. Which is weird because I want to bring this up. When I started Googling Perfect Strangers, where is it? Like, when is it going to pop up? Because it's supposed to be owned by Warner. I also saw they're making a Perfect Strangers reboot. Did you know that?
Wow.
HBO Max is making a Perfect Strangers reboot.
Oh, well, there it is, right?
There's some twist to it. I don't know if it's two girls or what. It's not
They're
two
serial
guys.
killers now. Yeah.
They're both Dexters.
Right.
Come on, Dexters.
It's a sequel to Oz, okay?
They're making that. So I'm very shocked that they haven't just picked this up and like put it out and
listen,
right?
if they're doing this, they're waiting.
Maybe that's what it is.
100%.
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
If they're rebooting it, they're just going to release it like the week before that comes out or
Who
something.
did that?
Like that.
Oh, the Halloween movie came out, the new Halloween Kills, right? And then I think it was Amazon released all of them, the glut of all the Halloween movies, like this week. So I mean, like for their streaming service, it's just it's smart marketing. But I have no hesitation that's going to come back. Perfect Strangers. We're going to be able to stream those, even if we watch an episode and have to buy it for like $3. Who cares? They're great episodes. I don't have a problem with that.
Right, absolutely.
So.
Got a DM from Pod TGIF. You want to DM us? K Grady 62 said, "Just found you guys. Can't wait to follow along. I just started rewatching Perfect Strangers, and I'm pissed it got pulled. What do you think the odds it shows up on HBO Max?" I said, "Welcome aboard.
It's got to be.
It's coming.
It's
coming. At some point, it's coming. So shout out to you, Grady. Thank you for messaging us. And
yes, please enjoy.
And we will get back to Perfect Strangers sooner rather than later. Even if
we
gotta pay for it.
I'll reenact it myself if I have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could probably do the happy dance, right?
Cat, come in here. Cat.
Do the happy.
Hey.
All right, tonight. It's Halloween night. I was absolutely thrilled last year. The Halloween episode was maybe my favorite. One of my favorites.
All right.
Maybe one of my favorites.
Really enjoyed it.
I have such nostalgia for the Halloween episodes of TGIF. It's crazy. Tonight's menu is Family Matters, Stevil 2. That's the main event of the evening. Step by Step, Sabrina is back, Boy Meets World, and Clueless is back because we need a full spot. Clueless back after a nice showing last time. Clueless, good job on you, Clueless.
Right.
All
Clueless put down a good solid double in the last episode, so we'll see how they do this time.
All right. Can they keep it up? We will begin. I kind of changed the order up. We usually kind of end on Boy Meets World, but I want to end on Stevil too. So we're going to start with Boy Meets World, Season 2, Episode 6. Who's afraid of the Cory Wolf?
Come to me, werewolf boy.
How did you know?
I know many things. I know you were bitten by a wolf.
It's true.
I know you are now becoming a wolf.
That's amazing.
I know you are recently divorced.
What?
You're not Billy Joel?
Whew. Not their best work.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. Not their best work, in my opinion. It was a rough watch for me.
But our wife is there, so we're okay.
Yeah.
Somebody
will save it.
Topanga's 3 ex-husbands.
Yeah, that's right. Our podcast wife.
Big Love 2 coming this summer. The 3 of us in Topanga. We're moving to Utah.
Yeah.
Shrimp tails in a house.
Shrimp tails and all.
It's never not funny. Cory starts the episode off writing in his journal. Who writes in a journal these days? Do people have journals still?
I think this is like a homage,
a take on
right,
the
to like the
Wolfman.
Dracula or the Wolf.
Right.
right,
The old, yeah, right. Like that's how
So-
you used to form a narration, was a journal reading out loud.
So much so that he has a feather pen and multiple feather pens, which
like
that
that.
was one of the jokes that I enjoyed. He thinks he's changing into a werewolf. Sean comes in and he says, "It's Halloween, so I'm dressed up as you for Halloween."
I like
I'm
that
Corey
too.
Matthews for Halloween.
I feel like
Super
they should have
funny.
done more with it, but that was a
Yes.
good joke.
Corey says he has to stay locked in his room. We see Feeney, not in this episode enough, but Feeney
Nope.
says a wolf has escaped the zoo. Be careful taking out the garbage. That's Corey's doing his chores. So when he goes to take out the garbage, he is bitten by something. And he shows Eric, and he's like, "There's no bite. What are you talking about?" It's like, "Well, it'll heal overnight." It's like, okay. He says, look at me. I'm covered in hair. I'm so hairy now." And Eric says, "Well, maybe it's puberty." And then then Eric starts, this is the normal Eric, not the freaking weirdo Eric. This is the very normal older brother who screws with Corey Eric.
Right.
He
Not
says-
the guy who's going to take over Santa Claus and like, give presents to children on Christmas Eve and break into their houses. Yeah.
Not the
that one.
complete idiot
Yeah.
that he becomes. But he says, "Oh, that's funny you say that thing about werewolves, because the newspaper was just talking about how a bunch of people are werewolves, and you got to watch out for werewolves." And they do a bunch of funny close-ups. Corey goes downstairs and he tries to run out. His parents are looking through sodas to find a diamond ring because they have their own conspiracy theories they're going through, because some burglar stole a bunch of rings and hid them in soda cans. So they bought sodas to look for diamond rings. So they're
subscribers to GAnon, Greg's online conspiracy.
Shakeacans.com.
Sodagate.
That's right.
Corey is not acting like himself. At lunch, he craves blood and guts. Then he talks to a weirdo lunch man, cafeteria worker, who's like, is he real? But I don't know. We don't know. There's a lot of weird things happening in this
I thought
episode.
he was real, right? I thought
Was he a
but I
real
like-
guy?
Yeah, I
Or-
thought he was like in the Halloween spirit, like
Right,
instead of
right.
calling it turkey and gravy, it was
Yeah.
blood and gut, like giblets
So
or whatever. I don't know.
This is Corey because he's so paranoid, he's manifesting all this shit in his head. These people are real that he talks to.
Yeah,
Like
but I
even
think that
even the lady later who has a
Oh, yeah.
fucking that's real.
oh, for sure, is it
Okay.
not?
All right. I wasn't sure.
I think it is. I just think everyone's in the Halloween spirit. They're all being a little spooky and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So werewolves aren't real, right? He says, "Why don't you come back to the back and talk to Phyllis Diller,
Yeah,
and she'll tell you your fortune."
Really random, but fun to see Phyllis.
Phyllis Diller
So, yeah.
in the back. The only time I think I've ever seen her is on those roasts, right? Wasn't she on the roasts
Yeah.
all the time?
I recognize the voice. She did a lot of like animation for our generation. Yeah. So I like that. I recognize pretty regularly. She's got that one like cackle laugh that everybody like associates with her, and she did it like 8 times. That's fine.
She did
Actually,
cackle.
I liked her in the
Yeah.
the lunch guy. I thought that was very funny. Just very like goofy 1930s like Universal horror. So
Yeah, I did enjoy her work here. She makes a Billy Joel joke. I fucking hate Billy Joel. Not the guy,
God.
just the music, because I used to work at a radio station and there were 6 radio stations. I think 4 out of 6 played Billy Joel nonstop. So
Yeah.
I fucking hate Billy Joel just
we call
because it was
low-hanging
like
fruit.
constantly playing.
Dude, so real quick story, real quick, like the sidetrack here. I've gotten in 3 car accidents in my life. Okay, 3. Billy Joel has been playing on the radio for every single one of them, and I hate Billy Joel. I don't own any Billy Joel music. It just
neither.
the first time I was like 17. I just got in my car and I basically was flipping through the station, I'm like, ew, Billy Joel. And I tried to switch it off and I rear-ended somebody. Then I was with my girlfriend, like across from a mall, got T-boned and she liked Billy Joel. So that was on. And then the third time is in Buffalo, Billy Joel, I'm switching stations. Billy Joel came on. I hit black ice and hit the guardrail, right? Now, if I'm driving and Billy Joel's on the radio, I fucking turn that shit off. I'm like, you're not going to get me again, Billy Joel.
No
All
way.
right, stop this shit.
Mark, you once saw me get into a fender bender.
Yes.
You were in the car behind me.
Yes, I was. Yes.
Was Billy Joel on?
No, it was
Oh, all right. Okay, so there's no by proxy. It is strictly a curse of your.
It's just a one-off curse.
When
You are
plays,
cursed.
He gets into accidents around me. He's accident adjacent powers, but no, it's Billy Joel is just me. Apparently, I did something to him.
Wow. I don't really have anything against the man, but man,
I do.
I can't. I can't listen to his music anymore.
Not so innocent in my book, Billy.
Oliver and Company, worst Disney movie ever.
Oliver and Company? Is it the worst? I've never seen it.
It's fine.
Probably.
It was at the tail. It was like funny. Okay, I'm good off on tangents here, but I like the story. So Oliver and Company was made before like Disney had their big like resurgence, like before The Little Mermaid, before this. And so they made the movie and it bombed real bad. Nobody went to go see this thing. And they're like, fuck. It's like, well, let's close on the animation studio. It's like that's literally what they're talking about. It's like, we're not getting it. It's like, we have one video or one movie we're making in the can. It's almost done. It's about a mermaid or something like that. Like, just release that shit and then we'll close it down. And then they release it and that did amazing. And they're like, oh, fuck. All right, well, I guess do the other one about the beast and the chick. And they're like, oh, never mind. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Amazing too.
It's like, keep it going. All right. We got an Academy Award for that one. Keep it going.
All these dumb ideas are working.
Since we're talking about Disney, I mean, it's ABC, TGIF. We did Disney episodes. Since we're talking about Disney, what I like so much as a continuation of that story was the two guys who made Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and the Lion King. They only did those movies under basically duress because they had a dream for a movie about Treasure Island in space.
Wow.
And Disney kept being like, look, we'll make your fucking Treasure Island in space movie. You just got to make one more animated movie for me. Yeah. And then eventually they finally got to put out Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet, yeah.
And it was like such an all-time bomb that it basically killed Disney animation again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It is hysterical to me. Like, what kills that company? Because they've had a couple of times where they're like, fuck it, release the stupid Ice Princess one. We'll see what happens. Never mind. Keep it going.
So we go to the back of this lunch counter place at the school, I assume. And he meets Phyllis Diller, of course. And he says, Phyllis Diller says, do you hear anything in this can? He's like, no. Damn it. No diamond ring.
Yeah, good callback.
She reads his fortune or whatever, and he's late for class. And she, as he's walking out, she's like, and you have a wedgie. Like, she keeps getting things right by guessing and looking at his pants that have a wedgie.
Weird.
He comes into Mr. Turner's class. Mr. Turner catches him writing a note to try to tell Sean what the hell's going on. And instead of passing the note and giving it to the teacher, he eats it. And then he's like, oh, Phyllis Diller said, if you eat weird shit, you become a wolf. So I'm definitely going to be a werewolf.
I thought that was hysterical.
That was, yeah.
Mr. Turner is very good here, being like, this is weird. This is the life of a teacher. What the fuck are you guys doing?
I kind of like Mr. Turner. We haven't seen him enough, but like everything I've seen of him, I'm pretty much digging right now.
Yep. He keeps Cory after class to be like, can you explain what the fuck is going on with you? And Cory picks up Mr. Turner's keys that have a pentagon on them. And Phil Stiller also said Cory would see the sign of the devil in his hand. So he thinks, well, that must be it. So he runs out screaming. When he runs out screaming, he bumps into Topanga. And then he hears Phyllis Diller, our ex-wife.
Our wifey.
Our current wife.
Waifu.
Cory says to Topanga, I need to get away from you because Phyllis Diller said, I will kill you because I'm in love with you, even though I think they just started saying that they like each other. I'm not sure.
I've tried that on women. It does not
they're
work.
in love. They said that someone cares for
someone you care about.
Someone care about.
Someone cares for you. And he's like, no one cares for me.
Yeah.
And I realize it's Topanga. Then Feeney, great line, drops a no running in the halls. We're not animals here, even though Cory thinks he's an animal. Then he howls at Feeney and runs out.
Yeah, they overplayed that a little much with Cory howling basically every 10 seconds.
And then Eric, we're back to the house and we see Eric bring up a dog bowl and say, dinner's ready.
I like that. I like the dickish
Funny.
older brother just fucking with
Yes.
his, like a little brother. That was
This is
fun.
something that this show loses,
Yes, it does.
and it's a problem. Like it should have continued on. I mean, Eric is still a funny character, I think, but
But they really made him more like a next door neighbor. Like he was more of like a buffoon and not like a brother. It just
Right.
I never got that. Like if you watch later episodes, you just think he's a friend. You don't actually think he has any relation to them, other than when
Right.
he like comes out and says it. So I don't know. I like the older brother just messing with his younger one. I think that's very funny.
I did also like the joke of he brings the bowl up to be a dick, and then Cory gets down on all fours and starts eating like he is a dog.
Yeah.
And then Sean is in his room just taking his stuff because he's, well, if you're a werewolf, I'm going to take all your cool stuff.
And I feel like Sean was trolling him here too, pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just like, listen, man, come on.
You're
Clearly,
not really
you
a
ain't-
werewolf.
This ain't you ain't a werewolf. Let's.
Says, all right, you're a werewolf. Give me your Lenny Dykstra ball.
Wow. He's
What a pull there.
upstanding citizen.
Oh boy, Lenny, Google Lenny Dykstra. He'd be fascinated. He needs a 30 for 30, right?
He's got to have one, doesn't he? My
Are they
God.
still
Gotta have
making
something,
those?
right?
Fucking Marcus Dupree has one.
They're not
Yeah.
really, they're not really making those. I know they're making an 86 Mets thing, so
Yeah,
maybe they'll
it's-
talk about him in there. But
That's cool.
he says, no, you can't take Lenny Dykstra ball. I'm a wolf. I can still play fetch. He puts it back on the little holder.
That makes sense logically.
Yep. Cory goes back to Phyllis Diller to get more information. He says, how the hell do I stop this from happening? And she says, well, wear a garlic necklace, get back in your coffin. I don't know, do whatever. And he's like, those aren't the same things. That's a werewolf thing and a Dracula, like a vampire thing. And she's like, I don't know, tomato, whatever. Get out of here, kid. I've got your $20. Get out. He's like, no, seriously, I need help. She goes, you need to be shot with a silver bullet. It's like, okay. Then she coughs and yells out, Frank, give me a cigarette. Which is funny because these TGIF shows probably had all kinds of no smoking ads in there. I don't know for a fact they
Yeah,
did.
right.
They have
It was around that time that was really heavily saturated on all media.
Right.
Yeah.
Dad Matthews, who we always think is kind of weird. He comes in and he says, like, what is this all about? Like, let's get down to brass tacks. What's really bothering you? And he starts explaining the werewolf stuff. And he's like, you are going through puberty.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That just means your wiener's working.
Yeah.
That's all. Come on. Calm down.
Watch some scrambled porn and get out of here.
Spice Channel ain't gonna half watch itself.
Cory Werewolf sees himself. Of course, he says, no, it's not puberty. He turns himself into a werewolf in the mirror. Sean starts stealing all the stuff from the room. And he says, fine, take everything, but keep Topanga away from me, which I think is good advice. She comes up anyway. Yeah, we need to take that advice. She comes up in her Halloween costume, and this was an interesting character at the time. When she early on, she was like a feminist. I think that was her character very early on.
She
So
still
she's
is later, isn't she?
kind
I
of,
was-
but
yeah.
not as pronounced. I think
Okay.
she still was probably, but it wasn't like a huge part of her character. But here it is. She says, "I'm a damsel, but I'm not in fucking distress. I'm fine." That's what she's dressed up as. He says it's a full moon. I'm gonna turn into a werewolf. Get the fuck out of here, Topanga. Get away from me. And then she's like, "You're fine. You're not a fucking wolf. What is wrong with you?" And he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm not." So they kiss.
No.
I think this is their first kiss.
Yeah, I think it might be too.
I think
No, it
this is
hits
it.
9 o'clock.
Right,
He
9
thinks
o'clock.
He's gonna turn into a werewolf
8
at 9
Central.
o'clock. It's 9:01. He doesn't turn into a werewolf. He realizes that
Oh,
not only is he not a werewolf, but in
Yeah.
fact, he cares for Topanga and she cares for him.
right.
And
She's so brave. She would be with him.
all these things that are happening to him means his pee-pee works, and therefore kissing
Right.
Topanga is like the next logical step.
There you go.
He went from 0 to hero real quick in his own mind.
He kisses her. He howls again, even though he's not a werewolf because he's
Yeah.
a dog. You fucking dog. You kissed a lady. Feeney's back outside.
You kissed the lady, you a
Look
dog.
at you,
dog.
Look at you, you dog.
You dog.
You fucking lady kissing dog.
You lady killer. Corey Matthews.
I mean,
Feeney's back
Corey
outside.
gets all sorts of like girls all over him. Maybe he is a lady.
Yeah,
killer.
right. He had Linda
Falls.
Cardellini that one time.
He falls into the pussy. He's just
He's-
he just trips into it. It's just
swimming in the bus. Feeney's outside with the garbage. He said, "Oh yeah, no wolf after all. Isn't that weird?" And then Cory says, "Oh well, something fucking did something to me. What was it?" And it's a rabbit. Finds a rabbit, and then the rabbit growls at him, and he's like, "Ooh, putting that back. Get away from that." The end of the episode.
Surprised you didn't like this that much.
No.
There's a couple things there that I did like a lot. I like Phyllis Diller.
I enjoyed this
Sean
a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I thought this was, I mean, take it with a grain of salt, which we have to put some context onto this. Like these early episodes of Boy Meets World, it's still very much a kid's show.
Mhm.
Like, a little older, but still a show about a kid for kids.
Right.
And I think as far as like a Halloween episode goes, and to an extent, explaining puberty to kids, like I thought this did a pretty good job. And on top of that, there were a lot of jokes I thought were very, very funny.
Sure.
I liked that Cory kept howling. I thought it was very funny every time he did it. I liked when he called himself Cory A.O. Matthews. And the A.O. was for Au. That got a legit chuckle out of me.
Okay. Fair. That's a fair point.
I liked the running joke about all the parents saying that you can't believe bullshit stories, but every single one of them has that can in their hand.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the obvious joke.
That's
it's
true.
not even that subtle. They're like, you can't believe everything that you hear. Like, people lie.
Right.
Hear anything in this can?
Meanwhile, we're falling for this.
Right. Like, I thought that was very, very funny. When he ate the paper, that like also got a very fun.
Turner
like,
was good in
chuckle
that.
Out of me.
Turner was good in that moment too. Gotta give him credit.
No, I did. I really liked this episode, and I think, judging from your reactions, our lists at the end are gonna
be
wildly different.
Which I always enjoy. I mean, comparative. I think my problem was I'm comparing this to other episodes of Boy Meets World, which I liked supremely better. Like if we had to rank all the Boy Meets World episodes we've seen, this is above the Thanksgiving episode, but that might be it.
No, that fucking Disney episode of Boy Meets World is an all-time shitter.
Yeah, that wasn't the best.
I would put this in the top half of Boy Meets World episodes.
I disagree. There's not a lot. The howling I thought was very dumb, and maybe you're right. Maybe it's because I'm looking at it through an adult's eyes, as opposed to would I find that funny as a kid? Maybe. There are other episodes that we watched for this show that I found a lot funnier and a lot more in tune with like Halloween and the Halloween spirit. So I kind of bumped this one down. It wasn't bad by any means. It wasn't Full House. It was still something I would probably watch again if I was doing it to recite. I wouldn't skip over the episode, but a lot of the jokes, just personal taste, they just didn't land for me. So
I liked this better than the last Boy Meets World Halloween episode we watched.
The Scream episode.
I
like that one.
Jennifer Love Pfefferman.
I like
which is a great joke. I mean, that's an S tier joke.
I like Pfefferman better.
But I also would just go so far as to say that I still think even the bad episodes of Boy Meets World, I still think this is one of the best written shows that we watch on this for this podcast.
I think you're right.
I also say
if the plots are stupid, I think I always get a really good laugh out of this.
Yeah.
I really have a soft spot in my heart for Boy Meets World on this podcast because I'm just constantly waiting to see how they're going to break up and how one of us can swoop in. Like that is like every time we watch an episode, I'm like, all right, where are we in the breakup schedule? Like, is it happening?
Cory's a wolf. That means she's available at 9.
Like this is the beginning, right?
Got her on speed dial.
This is the start of that first arc.
This is the start of that first arc when they get together.
Right. And then they'll break up like 3 episodes in. And then we can just swoop right in. Just swoop. Do you guys have a shrimp tail? Swoop right in?
Oh, man.
I got a whole bag of them. And I got it.
I know you do, man.
I got it in my car. I got it in my office. I got it in my desk. No matter where Topanga finds me.
Right.
Shrimp tails, baby.
Oh,
the
Greg,
flower
you're so
girl's
prepared.
gonna be throwing shrimp tails in the air at our next wedding.
At our next wedding. Because we already had one.
Right. Listen, We all obey the sanctity of marriage. When we divorce her, we go through that process. Okay,
Right.
We don't just leave and she
I
goes
get
somebody else.
fully
We go
annulled
through
in
that.
the eyes of the Lord.
Got
Fully
it.
annulled. Our next marriage. Clueless is our next episode. Clueless, season 2, episode 6. Trick or treat. It's Halloween, and the Horowitz household goes all out, baby. This year, Mel is really disappointed when Cher goes to a Steven Spielberg party to meet her current favorite, Trent Cole. However, this party is not quite what they expected.
This party is doubly dangerous. I haven't been this bored since Mayim Bialik's bat mitzvah.
No argument. Let's blow.
Clueless, surprisingly good. We've talked about this multiple times. Clueless, Greg, you were a Clueless fan at the time. You mentioned it's being not a terrible show, actually pretty good. And here we are, Clueless Halloween episode. We start off with Dee talking about the Hollywood rags, like the shitty newspapers, like the Inquirer or whatever, saying, why do aliens always abduct like garbage people? Basically, like, why do aliens always abduct people that have all these problems? What the hell? Why don't they abduct like cool people like us? They talk about how Claire Danes, what a time to be alive. Claire Danes,
is a specific moment in time.
Very specific. 1997.
Be like me saying, like, hey, Greg, you see that Daria episode? Very, very specific.
Claire Danes dating this guy, Trent Cole, which when they said this first, I was like, who the fuck is Trent Cole? And then I realized, oh no, he's fake. He's a fake guy. I thought he was a
wrestler.
Creepy weirdo new dad is back. New dad.
He kind of grew on me on this one. I'm gonna like new dad.
Clueless replaced the dad and then like made jokes about it. Like, oh, look at this weird new dad actor.
Right. He's skinny now because we made him skinny.
Yeah. He's not even close to looking like the other guy.
Yeah.
So he comes in wearing his Halloween costume, says he's ready for Halloween to the girls. And they're like, okay, calm down. And we get the backstory that Cher and Mel are super into Halloween. They do all this crazy ass shit together every Halloween. It's like their thing. We go to school. Sean's there. He gets a weird note from somebody about some secret admirer kind of note.
Yeah, they're gonna be dressed like a cat or something.
They're gonna be look for me. I'll be dressed like a cat or something.
Which is like, so really quick story. I used to live across from this like bar, and I had a friend over, and he was like leaving. It was Halloween, and he was leaving for the night. And we were watching across the street, and there was these two girls dressed as cats, screaming at people driving by. And he just kind of looks at me. He's like, "Yo, the cops are gonna be called in at least 30 minutes. Cops are gonna be there." Sure enough, within 30 minutes, I just see the lights outside my apartment, and they were arresting the two cat girls. So something about the cat girls, just in Halloween, man. I'm telling you,
leave those cat girls alone.
I almost wore my cat ears as a costume tonight, but
instead you came
to the show. I would be the only fool show up in a costume. Turns out I was right.
Dee doesn't want to go to a Freddy Krueger marathon with Murray.
Dee is a fool.
Cher says she's staying home with Daddy. She got to do her Halloween costume shit with Daddy. Amber, right? The bad girl.
Yeah, Amber. I like Amber.
We like Amber. Amber comes up and says, I'm invited to the Steven Spielberg Halloween bash. Suck on that, dicks.
Pretty much.
Like, can we go too? So they all decide to go. We get a shot of new dad going crazy with decorations. He even has special effects from Lucasfilm.
Yep.
Coming
I like that. He made a James Earl Jones joke about like reading through the dialogue. That was kind of fun.
Yes, even James Earl Jones do voice recording with Claire with Cher, and then he says like, it wasn't very like, what was it? It's like too slow or something like that.
Yeah, it's like he's working his pace. He's working through it.
Yeah. He's not doing a good job at voice,
which is a great way to insult somebody. I think like, oh, it's like how are they doing? I was like, oh, they're working through it. They're all right.
Yeah,
they're trying their best.
Dee comes in and says, you know Trent Cole's going to the Steven Spielberg party? She's like, oh shit, Trent Cole, baby.
Oh damn.
Who would be the equivalent 1997 hottie? I don't know.
Boy,
I'm-
Jude Law? No, Ryan Phillippe.
Oh, that's a good
100%.
one. I was going to say the
Probably.
guy from Dawson's Creek. What was his name?
James
yeah.
Vanderbeek.
James
Yeah, there you go.
Vanderbeek.
Yep.
One of those guys.
Maybe a Freddie Prinze Jr. type.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Freddie.
That's a good one.
Breckenmeyer.
I was in Nightmare 6. Sure you were.
Amber gets them on the list to go to Steven Spielberg's Halloween party, and Cher has to break the news to new dad. And he's like, you know what? Go ahead. And then he does his weird. This is the second time we've had this sad dad
Stares off into space and cries.
Yeah, it stares
Right.
off and cries. And they linger on it big time.
Listen, we all have those moments where you stare off into space and cry. That's just part of having a family. We get it. But like,
My
don't have
morning
to
routine.
keep that on. Yeah, right.
Wake
love
up, get my bait and cry in,
Yeah.
call, start my day, coffee.
At the same time, on the toilet.
Right.
So you gotta multitask.
Get all the fluids out.
Yeah.
Murray's
I have too much fluids in me. I need to evacuate.
Juice me.
It's a dirty episode.
You gonna
Yes, it
stick
is.
me in a
Gross.
Wayfair?
Not even dirty, like sexy, like
Put it in a
gross.
Wayfair
Juicy
on
in there
one.
and just
Right.
squeeze out Greg.
Ship me off.
Just show me in a box. I'm good.
Right.
Right. And then ship me somewhere on Wayfair.
Oh, Murray wants to change his costume. He's pissed off. He wants to be a Klingon, which I thought was funny. Amber's name's not on the list, but then she berates the fucking security dude, and does like a bit from a movie, right?
What was that supposed to be? I didn't
I'm sure
understand
it was
that.
right.
joke at
I'm
all.
sure it made sense in 2000, but
Some of these references, oh my God.
Mm.
I mean, so old. Weird security guard. He drops this bomb and he's like, drag queens. They're all drag queens, and I hate this town because I hate drag queens. Who the fuck hates drag queens?
Yeah, seriously. Every drag queen I've ever met in
Drag
my life
queens
has
are the
been
best.
fucking awesome.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
There's a whole show, like 40 seasons of Drag Race or whatever the fuck. They're some of the funniest people in the world. What is wrong with you?
There's a John Mulaney like stand up where he calls one of the drag queens in his neighborhood Strawberry Alarm Clock. Every time I see a drag queen, that's in my mind. That's the name.
I just don't understand this joke. I don't feel this way. I feel like drag queens are the
Fuck
best.
you, security guy. The other
funny.
weirdo in the last episode was way funnier than you.
They're super talented and so funny. Amber says when we go to this party, we're going to become Hollywood elites, and we can then pack babies into weird furniture companies and send them around the world because we're Hollywood elite. Steven Spielberg. Steve Spielberg. Isn't it we call him Steve? Hey, Steve. Steve Spielberg actually gave up this house so that these agents and lawyers could have a party. That's
the
what's
worst
happening.
part of Hollywood.
That's what's happening right now, actually. Hottie Trent Cole, not there. Mel is really bummed out that his daughter abandoned him on Halloween. The only thing that they do together, besides some other weird thing reference that they talk about later.
It seems like they do quite a bit together, though. Have you noticed? Like, we've only seen them like
a lot of traditions.
Yeah, like even that character, even though it's like it's new dad now, but like the old dad, they did stuff together all the time. Like they had a very strong relationship.
Yes, they did. Well, mom died, right? So
Yeah,
they
right,
have to.
right.
They have
because of a Botox injection, I think.
No.
Mommy Dearest is a movie with no more wire hangers.
Okay.
That's a super deep cut. Then I mean, like that doesn't fly at all.
Yeah.
An agent comes up to Amber, I think, and says, like, you've got talent. I'm going to sign you. It seems like a very inappropriate interaction. And then they talk about our good buddy, Blossom.
Yeah.
Gets referenced. What's her actual name? Mayim Bialik?
Yeah,
I think that's right. Yeah.
Mayim Bialik gets diss track right here by Clueless.
Shots fired.
Pretty much what's happening to her now. So I mean,
Amber tries to follow around this agent and get signed to something, even though this guy seems completely inept. Cher goes outside and is like, fuck this party. And Trent Cole is out there. Oh, baby. And she says like, oh, hey. And she super awkward to him and has this very funny inner monologue where
Yeah,
she
I like
says
that.
dumb stuff and then is like, what the fuck is wrong with me? That's not what I should say.
It's also weird because so I hated the Full House inner monologue episode,
Right.
like with a passion. I hated that one, but this is okay. So maybe I didn't hate the inner monologue. Maybe I just hated Full House. Maybe that's my thing.
I think inner monologue is a very funny comedy trope.
Yeah,
We've gotten it
because
twice
this
in a
one
row
worked for
now.
me. This was funny. So
We've gotten it twice. We've got Boy Meets World and this now.
Yep.
Trent Cole says, oh, me and Claire Danes dating was fake. Created by my publicist. So I immediately thought, oh, okay. So he's dating guys. That's going to be what this is. But no, that's not what happened.
Boo.
He says, I don't know why he's actually at this party. It makes no sense. He says he's homesick for Kansas because that's where he grew up. And she says, I'm homesick for 5 minutes down the road.
He's trying.
And he's like, okay, well, I love Halloween. And he's like, oh, I got it covered. Music montage time.
We assume.
Don't
right.
worry.
Maybe?
We don't know because it's muted.
Right.
You watch it on YouTube.
Fucking
Yes.
music. God damn it. We see them have a candy fight. We see Dad is very happy. We see the friends come back and hang out. Then the music montage ends and we actually get to hear what's happening. Murray says, sorry, Sean, I wrote the weird ass cat note to you because you're struggling in the lady department. So I wrote a weird, what kind of, I don't know if this is like, you're a great friend or you're awful. I can't figure it out.
Very awful. Very awful. You're having a lot of trouble with with other people trying to get dates and stuff like that. Let me lead you down this road with no end. There you go. How about that?
Let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick about Sean. Sean is a good rapper in this show. I don't know if he's actually a good rapper. He's a very good rapper at this high school. There is no chance in fucking hell. This dude is an entertainer, great guy, seems very nice. There is no chance in hell. Handsome.
Listen,
no chance in hell this guy has problems getting dates. No.
If Corey Matthews could trip into pussy, there ain't no way this guy is going to have trouble. Yeah.
He's got talent. He's actually got talent.
They had a bunch of kids in that montage dressed up.
Yeah, a lot of kids.
I thought it was cute. You know, like I can't.
You think this is cute, but babies in boxes, no cute?
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is, but like this was like, oh, look at these cute kids in these fucking costumes. But you put that baby in a box, I'm out.
I legitimately
no candy. A single wrap saltine is what you get.
In discipline.
One saltine, not even two. They usually come in twos. Cher and Trent make out, baby. After that montage we couldn't hear. And then new dad says, next year we're going to start a new tradition. So you can go out and I will be a dad by myself. And then she says, no, I really enjoy this. Let's not do that. I'm good with it. And then she says, but we need to get rid of the museum. What is that joke? Some weird ass museum they go to.
The Squid Museum.
Squid Museum.
Right.
So they need to get rid of that. And he's like, oh,
get rid of that joke.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bad.
Stop it.
You stop it right now. Cher. Clueless, you stop it. Gardener zombie guy. We didn't talk about him. He's the gardener who has to dress up like a zombie. He's chained up outside, and when they say goodnight and like have a nice ending, he is still stuck, chained up outside, and says, I really gotta go to the bathroom. Shouldn't have had those coffees. I'm gonna poop on your fucking deck.
Which is bad because he's probably gonna have to clean that up.
Yeah,
you don't want to clean up
you're the fucking guy, man.
The guy is gonna have to clean that up. Then we see Amber, Dee, and Cher looking at the gossip magazines during the credits, and Amber says, oh, look, Trent Cole is out like fucking everybody in Germany or wherever the fuck he's supposed to be filming the next movie. And then there's another magazine like Variety or something. I guess Variety's probably too nice, but whatever magazine. And then Dee and Cher look at it, and there's some paparazzi took pictures of Cher and Trent Cole making out. And she shows it to Amber like, suck on that. Real quick, Trent Cole is probably like 28. right?
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
He's a successful actor. He looks a little bit older. He's not fucking 19, is he? And Cher is what, a sophomore in high school?
Right.
Yeah.
17.
Right? She's either
16?
at least 17.
It's Hollywood,
right?
baby. Seinfeld can get away with it. So can Trent Cole.
Yeah.
That's all I kept thinking about. This is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Woody
Trent
Allen
Cole is
married
too
his
old.
16-year-old cousin.
Yeah,
and
or
that's
something.
wrong.
It was a
That's
stepdaughter.
wrong.
Oh, that's right. He adopted a
Right.
He adopted a little Asian girl and then married her.
her.
He still gets to make Hollywood
Shit.
pictures.
Yeah.
Clueless, did it live up to the hype that it's had for the last few episodes, or was it a down one? Was it a
I
down?
thought this was like a totally fine episode.
Yep.
That has been my impression of every single Clueless episode we watched. Like, oh, all right, that was a fine 22 minutes.
Yep.
It's breezy, it's fun.
Oh, it is so breezy.
There's
Right.
I mean, there's not a lot of banger jokes though. Like Clueless is
Not
not a
this
show that
time.
I laugh out
Yeah.
loud to.
Last time
got
they
me.
did
Last-
though.
It definitely got me.
They
with the
had a
fourth
couple
wall
good
breaking.
ones, but
Yeah,
still, we're
right.
like, we've had 2 banger jokes in 3 episodes now.
Right, that's true.
Mhm.
So like,
But
I don't want
some
to
of the
shit on this
best.
too much, but I also can't praise it too much. Like,
Right.
as we'll find out, this is about as middle of the road as a TV episode as you can get.
But here's the thing.
Good episode. I'm fine with more,
Mm.
but certainly not going to win any awards.
Middle of the road, though, for some of the shit that we've seen, should have gotten more than 2 seasons. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I would have much
I
preferred
think he got
more
3.
Clueless. 3. I,
Three.
mean, I would much prefer more Clueless than some of the other like series that we've been watching. So, like, I'm kind of surprised it didn't take off as much as it did because, like, I think the production value is there. Like I said, they're easy to get through. They're funny. New Dad kind of has grown on me a little bit. So,
New Dad. New Dad.
you're right. Like, I would put this kind of like dead center in the middle. I'm kind of tying everything back to Halloween here for the theme. Like, how much of this really had to do with Halloween, and not as much. Like, I mean, they had that Halloween party going in the background,
Yeah.
but it was mostly about like Cher pining after Mr. Cole. So it loses points for that, but still,
There's something
fine
about
episode.
when the characters on a show dress up in Halloween costumes and what they dress up as
Mhm.
can be so good. So good. And in this one, they didn't really matter at all,
No,
right?
It's like,
they were
princess, pirate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mermaid. Yeah, right.
It's a funny joke to an extent. Like, I like that he thought he was meeting a cat, so he dressed up like
Right.
a lion, but his lion costume
Right.
is like comical.
right.
But
Yeah.
Probably lying. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so many other episodes of television that have great Halloween episodes where their costumes are so funny. They just missed the boat on the costume part of it. Sabrina, season 4, episode 6, The Phantom Menace. We already talked about The Phantom Menace like 7 episodes ago. How it was the first movie ever let us
Yeah.
down. Oh my God. You're just trying to fucking force it through. Like, no, it's Star Wars is good. I'm gonna
I
cry.
love this.
I'm gonna cry now. It's Halloween, and Sabrina is having a ghoulish time trying to adjust to her new job at the coffee house.
How do you like my new litter box? Halloween! Is it just a date on the calendar that people from England don't know about? Or is it a state of mind? Or is it a state of being? I frankly don't know. But come along on our Halloween journey, and maybe by the end, we'll all know. Is this lining real satin?
Well, working on that La Marzocco 2-group Prada, I don't blame her. Right, guys? Espresso humor, right? I'm sorry.
Spooky opening. Salem is doing narration 3 for 3, saying, I have a new litter box. Coffin. It's a coffin. He's the narrator, sort of, to this episode. He kind of doesn't do anything and comes back at the end. This opening theme song, though. Whoa.
Oh, God.
Oh,
How many
my
episodes of Sabrina
God.
have we watched?
4, 5?
Yeah,
Have
4
we
or 5.
gotten the same theme song
I
yet?
was thinking the
Never.
same thing. Yeah,
Never.
completely
And they're
different
always
theme song.
completely different. It's not
Yeah.
even like, The Wire has a different theme song every season.
Yeah,
But
right.
it's always a play on the same song.
It's the same song with different cadence or
but this is like a totally different song.
Right. Like Boy Meets World had different theme songs, but they had some very iconic theme songs out of the 3 or 4 that they had.
Right.
This literally feels like it changes every single season.
Let me go back to it real quick. I'm sorry. The Clueless theme song, I fucking love.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Every time I hear it, I get stuck in my head for like days.
Yo, she got her heart on her sleeve, baby.
Banger.
Yeah.
Banger. This was not a banger.
Sounds like a Cardigan song.
Love me, love me.
I like the slow poetry jam version of the Cardigans. Love you, love me.
Slow jam.
Say that you love me.
Slow
Love
jam.
me, hold me.
I own
Say
that
that
album.
you'll hold me.
Not in a good place back then.
Slow jam Cardigans. Say that she'll love me. Oh God. That needs to happen. You need more of that.
You find me an open mic and I will do that.
Oh God. The next
a compilation of their hit.
The next karaoke company that you open, that needs to be a part of it. Slow jam Cardigans.
Right. Slow
That'll
jam
be
Cardigan night.
On Gianon, it'll just be like Cardigans lyrics. People have to decipher them.
Oh boy. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to edit all this together. Sabrina and Harvey. Wait, sorry, back up. The bubble opened. The bubble.
Oh yeah, we got bubble wrap.
Oh, that was rough.
Very bad.
Where's Punky?
Yeah, we need Punky Brewster. What the fuck? Sabrina and Harvey are gonna plan some pranks for Halloween, and she's like, you know what? You're a fucking child. I'm gonna break up with you for this coffee shop owner in 3 seasons.
When the show first starts and the camera moves, I literally went on an audible ooh. Like it's not a stationary camera. All right, here we go. This is gonna be a special episode.
Oh God.
Love how that impresses me out of all these shows. When we have a camera that's not stationary, I'm like, oh, fancy.
It moved.
Yeah,
What?
holy shit.
This show is not fancy, as we've made fun of its special effects multiple times. So
Like
surprising
that
there.
we've gotten every part of this weird Harvey breakup now, but in totally random order.
It's fine.
Yeah, right.
I feel
This is
at
like
least
the
it's only
beginning of
happened
it.
once, you know,
Right.
unlike Topanga, which happens like every 4 episodes. And we could have come into like breakup number 9 and we would have no idea between 9 and 2 like
we
what the
have
difference
the
was.
episode after the Josh kiss.
Yeah, right.
The episode after the Josh kiss.
Right.
And
Right.
now we've met Josh.
Beginnings, the beginning,
right?
the beginning of the end of Harvey.
Mhm.
We're dancing around the black hole that is the Harvey Sabrina breakup.
I feel like we need to do an episode.
We're Matthew McConaughey in that ship looking through the book at our daughter right now.
Oh. We need to do it. We need to do an episode of this podcast where we just fill in the blanks of all like the stuff we're missing, just to complete some of these.
God. So many. Doing this out of
film
order
stories.
is such a challenge sometimes.
Yeah.
Sabrina talks to Harvey, and Harvey says, it's gonna be illegal for kids to trick or treat over 17. Who the fuck was trick or treating?
I like that joke. That
Over
was funny.
17.
He's such a simpleton. Like that was fun.
He's an
That is
idiot.
the joke, right?
Yeah,
That Sabrina
right.
wants to be
Yeah,
with
he's
a
just-
man, not a little boy.
He's a man. Sabrina gets hit on by college guys while she goes
Sort of.
the coffee shop. It's really awkward.
Yeah.
Hot guy Josh, the owner of the coffee shop. I didn't know that based on last episode, but he is
Yeah,
the owner. And what is he, like fucking 35? And
Is he the owner? No, he was. I thought he
said-
was at school or something with him.
Oh,
Wasn't
he
going
says
to-
he's the owner and going to school for
Oh, okay.
English.
Well, good job. Way to better yourself.
English. What are you doing?
I keep
I got my
believing
degree in
you're dating
philosophy.
the lead
You know what
singer
I'm
of
gonna do?
Crazy
I'm
Town. I'm sorry. I'm cutting us off. She filed for divorce and then started dating Crazy Town. So, shut it down. Shut it all down. She's the lady from that song.
That song. Yes.
Oh God damn it.
He's the butterfly.
All right. Oh God. So hot guy Josh, owner of a coffee shop, also going to school for English. He's like 40 and she's like 17, even though they're probably closer in age.
Yeah, I'm about to say in IRL they're the same age.
Yeah, IRL they're the same, but in the show it's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
She uses magic to show that she can work at a coffee shop by catching his drop of a giant thing of coffee, and she catches it and he's like, okay, cool, you have a superpower, you're hired. That's weird, but I'm gonna hire you. The ants are always like hit and miss on this show. I feel like sometimes they crush it and they're so funny, and sometimes they suck.
I like them in this episode, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I like them. A lot of the episodes, they're just like the goofy ants who try to like interfere in Sabrina's life. Right. And they don't even really have their own identities. They're just kind of like, they almost had like a Morticia Addams vibe here where like nothing scared them. They were just looking for something to kind of like bring them up. And so all this horror stuff was happening and they just kind of shrugged it off because they're witches and they've seen it all. I wish that was more of their character, like a Morticia Addams. That to me is a lot more funny and has a lot more meat on the bone than just like the goofballs that they normally are.
What are we looking at here?
That's a picture of Salil Moon Fry with Breckenmeyer.
I've never seen him appear. I've never seen him.
Breckenmeyer coming back, maybe.
Breckenmeyer.
We could probably get him to do this podcast.
I love the movie Road Trip. Good movie. He's in that, right? He's in that movie. Isn't he in, like, what was the TNT show he was in? He was in like
Bosch. Franklin and Bosch, right? It was him and Zach Morris.
Him and Zach Morris.
Comes full circle.
Have you met this man? I'm sure he's Breckenmeyer. Is he a cop?
I don't think so.
I'm sure he's at cons,
For
right?
what? He wasn't in any superhero movies or anything.
Oh my god.
He was in Rat Race. Does that count?
Rat Race. What a piece of shit. Oh my god. What a piece of shit.
Cleese just showing up for a paycheck on that one.
Oh my god. Oh, I remember seeing that. Oh, I think I saw that in theaters. Oh my god.
I did too. Yeah.
Throw
that was
up.
around like what, 2001, 2002, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh my god, I remember seeing that. That sucks. Oh boy. Tangent City tonight.
That's on point. You said who was gonna be Cher's heartthrob? Breckenmeyer.
Your ants need to be scared. That's the whole premise of the ants this time. So they try to put themselves on a roller coaster, but it's not scary. So they instead decide to enlist the services of Edgar Allan Poe. They use a time travel clock to get him to show up.
Which have we seen that before? I feel like that's been like alluded to in episodes.
I think they talk about don't use it, right?
Yeah, right. But like it definitely exists in the universe. What?
Right.
Wait, no. When she broke up with Harvey, didn't she go back in time to like watch it happen or some shit?
I think she uses it, and they warn her like, don't ever use the time travel clock because it's bad. Because weirdo Edgar Allan Poe will show up and read you shitty ass fucking poetry that was never published. Salem's like, I got scary stories. Let me read my stories. Nobody will let him. Sabrina is sucked immediately. Like, this is like such a retail thing. Oh, you're gonna sign up to work here? Great. You're gonna work every holiday for the next 10 years.
It's the most realistic thing I've ever seen out of all of these shows.
Yep. So she has to work Halloween. And she's like, great. I hate Halloween because I'm a fucking witch, so I hate it. So I'm gonna go work Halloween. She says, she comes in and says she loves being a barista. I like how this is a thing in this show, and it's so modern. It's like coffee shops have exploded since the show.
Yeah.
Like coffee shops used to be just like, oh, it's just a weird Seattle thing and nothing else. And now it's like coffee shops there's like 100 in Troy right now.
Glens Falls has 3 of them within stone's throw of each other.
Right.
It's like,
and they're all
tiny
fucking
town can support 3 of these.
Yeah, and they're all making so much fucking money, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They actually say the best place, this is some industry because I work in that business, the best place to open a coffee shop is next to a Starbucks or a Dunkin'. Because
Right
the
next to
idea
it.
would be if you go by and there's like a line out the door, you're going to go to the other one. You're going to go to that one right next door. And there's always
Yeah.
a line out the door.
That's
So
interesting.
it's
Right.
like people will strategically put their minor coffee shop next to a chain.
Makes
So,
a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, it does,
because
yeah.
I would totally do that myself.
right.
What's your favorite coffee? What do you get? What do you get when you go to the coffee shop?
Are you asking just in general, or like where would
Yeah.
I go for a coffee?
Give me both. Give me both.
All right, so I'm a real basic bitch. I really like Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
I
I love Dunkin' as well, but
I almost exclusively just drink like iced coffee, either cold brew or iced coffee.
I enjoy the iced coffee as well.
It depends where I'm going as to which one I prefer. Like locally, one place has great cold brew but pretty shit iced coffee, and the other one vice versa. But even in the dead of winter, I'm just going to get an iced coffee, cream. That's it. And the biggest one you have is what I'll usually like.
Big ass fucking coffee.
Give me a jug of it. Empty out Xbox's STDs and throw it in that.
Give me that
Go
Urkel
wash
jug.
it.
Give me that Urkel jug full of coffee.
Yeah. I'm an Americano guy. I do like just straight espresso, a little bit of water in
so
there.
you and Lady Gaga are lockstep right now. You're lockstep with her.
And if you're going to go any place for coffee, go to www.chriscoffee.com. That's the best place you can go. If you want to send an email to mark@chriscoffee.com, I can get you some really good roasts, some espresso machines if you're listening and interested. Anyways, that's what I'm...
Yo, I want that roast.
Mine is I like a frappuccino. Give me a good frappuccino, a little chocolate on top, caramel frappuccino.
Well, Ryan, if you go to www.chrisscoffee.com, you can get some really good roast there. That that ship nationally and globally every single day with fresh roasts. So just saying.
Sabrina loves being a barista. The ants try to make the house spooky for Edgar Allan Poe. This did not land for me at all.
No.
Witches can't run away from Halloween, so of course we get ominous moaning. Ominous fucking moaning throughout.
This isn't a step-by-step episode. We don't know where this moaning's coming from.
Salem tries to get a ride to the graveyard so he can read his stories. We get the most fucked up sentence ever uttered on TGIF, I think. Pumpkin coffee? That doesn't sell at all.
Yeah, that was weird.
What the hell?
Talk about something that completely it is not applicable anymore. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love pumpkin spice stuff.
So do I.
Yes, everyone.
Absolutely. Right? We start selling that in August, and it's pretty much all the way through to December. People buy that shit all the time, and it's good. It's fucking awesome.
Is good.
I love pumpkin spice coffee.
What the fuck? This show is so outdated.
I know.
Harvey tricks and treats and says to his friend, "Let's go." And his friend says, "You're wasting time with this lady. We should be out there burning poop. We should be out there leaving poop on people's front steps and burning it. God damn it."
Dude, very into poop burning, but do what you love.
Yeah. Billy Madison came out, a couple of years before this? So burning poop became a thing. Sabrina,
I hate to say this, but I fucking love Billy Madison.
Oh, come on. What do you hate to say? It's a great movie.
I love it.
Those
so
two,
much good stuff.
like Billy Madison
Happy
and
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore are just that's the pinnacle of that. It's all downhill from there.
100% is.
So Sabrina has weird visions of all the customers that come in because she's forced to be in charge of the fucking coffee shop after one day.
Once again, though, not unheard of. I've been thrown into a similar situation after maybe 3 or 4 days. Thrown oh, you're running this department now. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, I've never done this before. So that's not unheard of. I can roll with that.
Yeah, that's happened to me. It's like, oh, you're gonna take on these 9 new roles. Oh, great. Perfect. The coffee's too strong. It could wake the dead. So nobody likes the coffee. So she pours it down the gutter, waking up the actual zombies that live in the gutter.
Zombies.
Oh boy. What's your, do you like zombies? Zombie movies, zombie media? Fan?
I do. I think it's
Not a fan?
overplayed now, but I mean, like Dawn of the Dead. I like Day of the Dead, the original Day of the Dead. I know a lot of that definitely gets shit on for all those Romero movies, but I watched that again, man. And like that holds true. I like all those. I like the first couple of seasons of Walking Dead. I thought those were excellent. I think the remake of Night of the Living Dead, 1991, with Savini directing, that was really good too. I think it's kind of underrated. I'll sit me down for some zombie movies.
Has Walking Dead such a high to a complete goddamn piece of shit so fast. So fast. I don't remember liking a thing and then thinking it's a piece of shit so quickly. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No, you're right.
You.
Yeah, there was a very clear. I stopped watching it. I mean, like, and that's I
had to
stop watching a show when I'm in the middle of it. I'll always see it through. I saw fucking Game of Thrones to the end.
Oh, Lord,
I stopped
Lord.
watching. I just gave up on Walking Dead. I'm like, this is stupid as shit. Like, I don't care about these characters. Like, Rick's gone. Like, what do I care about now? So, and even before that, like, I was hanging on like the last like 2 seasons before I finally gave up on them.
Great actors on the show. Well shot.
Sure.
Great makeup.
Sure.
All that. But my goodness.
An early season was tremendous. I will go back and watch the Farmhouse episode or season 2. Oh my
God, yes.
And
right.
Like Terminus and all that others. Like, I thought those were very well done.
Yes.
Man, it fell off a cliff.
I've only seen the first episode. I watched the first episode of Walking Dead.
Oh,
I watched
great.
half of the second episode, and I was like, I don't think this is for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I work at a comic store.
So sell those comics, baby.
So one of my favorite running bits is insisting that I was going to watch it one day. So literally anytime somebody tried to start talking about it, I'd be like, no, whoa.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me what happens.
That's a great way to get out of a conversation.
Yes, I never want to see this or talk about it. Please don't ever talk about it in front of me. All right. So zombies are alive. Sabrina's friend comes in, who's also a witch. This happened this happened last time we watched this, like early on.
Oh.
They kind of talk about how this other lady is a witch and we don't ever see her do magic.
Yeah, I thought she was just aware that Sabrina was a witch. Like, I didn't know she was an actual
She
witch.
is also another witch.
Okay.
Yeah, so she comes in and scares Sabrina. EAP, Edgar Allan Poe shows up. He fucking sucks, and this is awful.
Yeah.
Zombies show up. Zelda forgot to do something for Edgar Allan Poe. Salem says, "What? An open bar for him? Ho!
Sick 1800s burn.
We got you. We got you, EAP. We got you." Sabrina and her friend get attacked by zombies. Edgar Allan Poe reads his new story, which is stupid and dumb, and no one likes it.
It's like a love story. It's like a romance.
Right. Yeah. It's not horror. Zombies show up outside. The phone rings. Salem calls and says, like, the advice that Sabrina needs to get rid of zombies, which is have fun. So witches are supposed to like Halloween. Stop avoiding it. So she parties with zombies who have a dance party and all that, like a dance train and all that.
Yeah.
It's rough. They dance all at a shop, make a mess. Their limbs keep falling off, which I think is one of the funniest bits of the show. Zombies' limbs keep falling off. She got to pick that shit up because she's a busboy. She's got to pick up all their dead ass arms and legs that keep falling all over.
It's your second day, man. You don't want like limbs, arms, legs anywhere on the floor. That's bad on your review.
So she experiences the full joy of Halloween, and Harvey shows up and TP's the coffee house, and then they use TP to tie up the zombies like it's not tiny ass paper. And he is such a fucking idiot because actual real zombies are there, and he just like, oh, funny costume, Sabrina. There's no problem here. We'll just take care of this for you. Josh comes back, scares Sabrina with a weird mask, of course, and then he brings her a Tootsie Pop. It's like a sign of goodwill. Like, congratulations, you just worked 100 hours with no breaks and no help. Have a Tootsie Pop. Yeah, enjoy your $5.75 minimum wage in 1998. Salem finally gets to read his scary stories, and he freaks out the ants and Edgar Allan Poe. Sabrina admits, you know what? I have a huge crush on Josh. Oh shit. Salem ends it. Salem ends it up with he yells at a zombie barista for bringing him the wrong coffee, which is kind of funny. But that's it. Sabrina.
I feel like this episode, out of all the ones we watched, definitely was like the most Halloween centric. You know, maybe because like Sabrina lends itself to that anyway. But like, you know, the fact that they had like everything had to do with the holiday, with the zombies, and then like being a witch and like appreciating Halloween and having fun during it. So I will give it some points in that regard, that it definitely ties into Halloween better than the rest.
Did I miss? Maybe you said it, or maybe I missed it in the show. Were they not able to use their powers on Halloween? Is that a thing?
She didn't want to because she didn't want to mess up her job. That was what she.
But there were fucking zombies,
which she caused to happen by pouring the shit down the gutter. That's where, as we all know, zombies live in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sewers.
That's true. That does make sense.
Yeah. Once again, your logic is flawless.
So I thought the show was very bad. Like, I don't think I laughed at all. Not a single time during this. But also realizing that like a show about basically all powerful wizards or magic or witches or whatever, just every problem they have, like when they have personal problems, that's real. Like, I like that conceptually.
Yeah, right.
It's like we can fix any problem, but I can't fix this person.
But I can't fix myself.
Right. You can't make someone love you.
Right.
That's one of the
one of the problems. The interpersonal relationships, like how do you go to high school while being powerful, but not powerful against the things that matter to a high schooler?
Right. And you can't show how powerful you are.
Right. That's compelling to me. This show never capitalizes on what I think is a good idea. And I didn't watch that Sabrina remake they made with the girl from Mad Men.
Right.
Not yet. Not yet. You haven't.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Listen, we should. I guess theoretically we could do like a TGIF remakes and
we are doing. Listen, that's on the list.
We got Girl Meets World that we got to watch.
We have Girl Meets World.
Fuller House.
We have Fuller House. And we have the Sabrina at least,
and maybe a new Perfect Strangers.
We have a new Perfect Strangers potentially.
Yeah,
this is a show that's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I like that. I like that.
Smoke that Urkel weed.
If we smoke some Urkel weed,
write our own Family Matters episode.
We get together. Well, we still have that episode too. We haven't written our own episodes either.
Got to write my teen angel.
Having Sabrina have problems that she can just solve with magic, like just make the zombies disappear. You can do anything. There seems to be no limit to your powers.
In theory, she couldn't, because it was caused by the fact that she didn't want to be a part of Halloween, so she couldn't use her powers. Right?
Stupid.
She had to have fun with the zombies in order to get rid of them.
I guess.
Or just make them disappear because you're a fucking witch and you can make things disappear all the time.
I mean,
like, oh no, the place is a mess. What am I going to do before my boss gets here? You're a witch.
Yeah.
You just fix it. They can fix it.
Push him in the time travel clock.
Cat, he can fix it. Do literally anything. Use your time clock. Right.
Use that fucking time clock. God damn it. Have Edgar
you got a time clock, fucking use it.
Edgar Allan Poe's just there. Why don't you have him do something?
Right.
He's hanging out with I like how we never see them go back to their own time. So I just assume he's hanging out with the pilgrims and just, just stuck in this, like it's a one-way thing. They can't get back.
Yeah. He's stuck in the current universe.
Yeah, right.
Step by Step, season 7, episode 7, Dreamlover. JT and Sam break up on Halloween. Uh-oh.
Come on, JT. When are you going to be done carving the pumpkin?
Just one more thing. Check it out. It's spooky. It's scary. Ah, it's Dana! If this doesn't scare the trick-or-treaters, I don't know what will.
How about you on the porch in your boxer shorts?
Come on, you guys. We've been living together as a family for 7 years. Can't you stop taking shots at each other?
Uh-oh, I was so attached to Sam, who was never seen before.
Right?
As a step-by-step.
Not series stalwart Sam.
Not Sam. As a massive step-by-step watcher as a child and now. Still, I remember Sam being I had a big crush on Sam.
I can see it.
Was she around for like the tail end? Like season
she was at
7?
the end.
Okay.
She was at the end. I remember having a crush on Sam. And I remember being super bummed out for JT. Like, you blew it, buddy. You lost Sam. Great job.
Ryan's time to shine. Come on,
God
Sam.
damn it.
Get my time clock.
Let me get my time clock and go back. Sam, no. Topanga, I'm sorry.
I love her. I'm going back.
Topanga's left you. She doesn't want your time travel clock infidelity.
I can't love a man who dabbles in time.
How dare you?
Don't call Greg. Don't call Greg. Greg, damn.
Oh my God!
I'm smashing my watches as we speak, honey.
It's fine. I got my 2 soaps. My multi-million-dollar company is just about to start.
Greg's love dance with the soaps.
I bust out of the closet like that.
No! Oh my God! We had a full reenactment. Full reenactment. JT carves a pumpkin. Dana says, "It's pretty scary looking." JT says, "Oh, it's supposed to be you, so definitely going to be scary looking." The other kids complain. Carol complains here, and I just was like, "It's been 7 fucking years. Are you guys going to ever stop?"
I kind of like that.
Are you guys going to ever stop? Terrible news. Garrett canceled his Halloween party. So what the fuck are we going to do?
God damn it,
Garrett. Al says, let's have a party here. No big deal. Oh, wait, sorry. We have a 6-year-old sister who's having her Halloween party here. Oh, boy. Frank.
Speaking of, hold on a second. Let's pause there for a second. Speaking of time travel clocks, the last time I saw this kid, she was an infant, and I'm pretty sure it was like season 5. Like she is grown to 6 years old overnight.
She grew up quick. She grew up real quick.
Oh my God.
Frank comes blasting in like Kramer, and he says, "I got the bid. I'm gonna get the new creepy old house, and I'm gonna demolish the fuck out of it." Carol says, good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Great lifeline. I know how much you love destroying things.
The parents decide, the kids are talking about where they should have a Halloween party. And they're like, what if we just do it at this weird, creepy old house? And they're like, no, because you'll trash the place. And then Frank's like, I'm actually going to destroy it with a wrecking ball. No big deal. Trash the place, kids. Go and drink your faces off.
Frank's like the best dad. I mean, come on. That's a number one parenting right there.
Hell of
very
hell
cool
of a
dad.
gift.
He's as irresponsible as you can get while still caring about your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the kids go and they check out this fucking haunted house and they say, oh, Rich is there. Rich, the funny guy now.
Yeah.
He says, better homes and graveyards should come. Oh my God.
We've gotten rid of Brendan, right?
Brendan, well, he's firmly in the basement at this
he's
point.
in the mothballs. He's in the
we
mothballs.
we have an unbelievably terrible new theme song.
Yeah.
And I don't remember seeing Brendan as like one of the list as one of the featured players.
He's gone.
He's gone, baby.
Firmly in the basement at this point.
Okay.
We didn't see Mark at all either, did we?
No,
Nope.
he did. Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah. No, he was at the scene in the scene at the beginning. He was at the table.
Okay, so we just
that's very specifically what made me be like, where's that other kid?
Yeah.
He gone. Rich is scared of the haunted house. He jumps into JT's arms and then everyone laughs at Rich. They hear slamming in the attic, and Rich says, a girl died up there. She's a fucking ghost. She's a straight up ghost, people. There's a ghost in this house. Everyone asks, where is Sam? JT's like, we're having problems. And then Sam comes in and says, you forgot to drive me here. What the fuck?
That's a pretty big problem.
JT says, you own a mechanic shop. There's no cars there you can drive. This is a massive problem. JT, what are you doing?
Yeah.
They fight a lot. And then everyone looks super awkwardly at them. And then he says, don't worry. See, everything's fine with us. And he storms off. Boy, oh boy, Lily. New kid, Lily, is a sunflower. Frank is Teddy T-Rex, which is supposed to be Barney, of course. He falls down the stairs and everyone laughs at him because he's an idiot. Carol is still I like this. Carol's in a cave woman costume, which happened already. Right,
I was saying, did we see this already?
Yes.
But I like that they still have their like sex costumes.
Yeah,
so they just break out every Halloween.
I don't know if you've seen a single episode where they're not in cosplay.
She's still wearing it. Shitty mean kid comes in and makes fun of Lily and scares her, so she goes upstairs and hides in her bed. She worries that her friends will make fun of her for being a scaredy cat. Rich is dressed up as Ricky Ricardo. So this is what I'm talking about.
Oof.
I like having costumes that matter in the show. So even though this is stupid, I like these costumes. Rich is Ricky Ricardo, Dana is Lucy.
And they're together, which
and
I think we should touch on.
They
Yeah,
date.
right. Yeah.
And they date.
Yeah.
It makes absolutely no sense because he is basically a JT clone. And
Right.
she's like cool with it.
And she hates JT.
Right.
But she hates JT for being stupid. But she loves Rich,
who's stupider. Right.
who's also dumb.
Yeah.
Karen is dating a dumb guy, which is a very funny,
Yes.
not played up enough.
Very good. Very funny.
Karen is dumb. She's dating a dumb guy, and she keeps making fun of how dumb he is. She's dressed up as Xena, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's dressed up as fucking Hercules or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, he's not all there, guys. And they're like, you're not all there. So this is really weird. Sam and JT come in as a fucking horse. Worst costume of all time. You can't see a damn thing. JT, of course, is the horse's ass. Oh boy.
My sides.
JT forgot to order the real costumes, whatever they were. JT says, I'm looking for my date, Sam. And stupid guy Hercules says, oh, Sam, you must be a gay. I don't judge. Awful gay joke here. Awful gay joke.
Yeah.
Sam must be a boy.
At least he doesn't judge.
Right. He doesn't judge.
He's going to point it out.
You do.
You don't judge.
Yeah, I'm going to point it out and make a weird face, but I did it. JT walks off and meets a ghost. Yes.
He sure does.
Ghosts exist in Step by Step. Weird things exist in Step by Step. We've seen this before. Abby, the ghost, hangs out with JT. Back to little kids. The kids are all scared of this movie. They put on this fucked up movie. That whole plot line sucks. Didn't even need it.
Real bad.
Did not need it at all. JT talks to Ghost Abby, and they talk about how their ships have gone bad. Their relationships not working out. She says she dated Cornelius, and they were in love. And then he died when he rolled off a cliff on a horse. Which is very silly. And then she's like, well, after that, I drank poison. So, that's how it goes.
And I kind of like that actress. I've never seen her before, but she was good in that, in the role that she had. So
JT's like, wait, are you a ghost? And she's like, oh, yeah, totally dead.
Yeah, brah, totally dead.
Yeah, brah, died. Drank poison.
Yeah.
Sam comes in and says, we need to talk. And JT's like, we need to break up. And then they decide to have one last dance at the party, and then we get the next scene is JT has realized he's really screwed up. He's broken up with Sam, so he just balls on the couch watching his stories. And then the girls are like, we've got a new girl you should talk to named Sarah. Get your shit together.
Why we brought over to your house while you were on the couch, Cheeto stained, like a slob.
He's disgusting. What do you think is going to happen here? She walks in. It's the same actress that plays Abby the ghost. So he starts freaking the fuck out. Like, that's a ghost. There's a ghost here. What the fuck? And she's like, whoa. What did you sign me up for here? And then he has mustard on his shirt and looks like a crazy person. So she leaves. End of episode.
Once again, though, like I can't, every single step by step has some redeeming factor to it. This was very quick. Like I mean, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but like it was there was always something going on,
right?
Entertaining. Like, I mean, it got me through it. Like the parts with Frank, that was clearly not a great B story. No. But when he fell on the stairs, I laughed at that.
I barely even remembered there was a B story. I remember him falling down the stairs.
Yeah, it's just that kid, little kid's party.
Yeah, and that Lily, thank God we only, she's not in it much because that none of her jokes landed.
Rough. So this was season 7, you said?
This is the last season, I think, right?
Where's Bronson Pinchot?
Yeah.
Right? I thought he was on the show. Was he gone already?
I'm pretty sure there's like a gap where he gets booted as well.
Oh, he joined the party, but then he left. That's a bad sign.
I think Cody comes. Doesn't Cody come back?
He does come back, yeah. For like the last 4 or 5 episodes or something. Yeah,
1 or 2. He comes back. So I think Pincho's been booted, and we're about to get Cody coming back.
You've just been Cody.
Oh, Pincho, you're out. Go be a sexy teacher on Clueless. Go do a whole episode. What's the what was that show that he didn't do it? What's that HBO show that did Perfect Stranger stuff?
The Leftovers.
The Leftovers.
Oh, yeah. Which I will watch anytime you want.
Go to. Is that the current Perfect Strangers reboot right there?
Yeah, right.
If they rebooted it in that world,
oh my god,
oh my god, move over the wire,
move over.
Co-starring Drew Bennett.
Let's move on to Family Matters, season 9, episode 7, Stevil 2. We've been waiting a whole calendar year for this,
and boy, could you tell it was the last season.
Oh boy, could you? This time, Stevil's back, and he's not alone, motherfuckers.
When will this ever end?
Very soon. 1 soul down, 1 to go.
Don't I look pretty in a human soul?
Well, now that you have a soul, why don't you stop being evil?
Oh, I'm still evil. Only now, I feel guilty about it.
Steve begins the episode. He narrates, hey, this is scary. Watch with someone brave. Is this literally the exact same thing that happened to Stevil 1?
I thought it was. I thought it was the exact same setup we had the last time because they had Richie and his friend.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Yeah, right.
They're back. Happy Halloween. Steve is sleeping on the couch. He wakes up and starts dribbling like very well, which we know.
We already know he's a baller.
We know he's a baller. I watched this with my wife, and she's like, "Wait, this nerd can ball?" And I said, "Yeah." Oh, you have no idea. Him and Grandma Mom
rewind. Get that time clock out.
They want a tournament. Get that Sabrina time clock out. They want a tournament together.
I like we say time clock. Like not all clocks are time clocks.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not the Ascension's time machine, but
anyway, we know he got game from previous episodes. Laura comes down and says, "What the fuck are you doing? You're dribbling all over the house. Why are you doing that?" He's like, "I had a Stevil nightmare last time."
Now, were they together at this point?
I think.
Yes.
I think so.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
She says, "It's 3 a.m. And he's like, "I can't sleep because of Stevil." And she says, "Well, what happened to the puppet?" He said, "Well, I chopped him up into little bits and I shoved him down the toilet. I flushed him. Stevil got flushed."
I feel like that would have been a funny scene to show because Carl probably would have been mad that he's fucking up his septic or something.
What the fuck happened to my toilet?
Right.
There's wood in here.
Yeah.
What is this? He goes, "I need to fall asleep. I need to figure out what to do." Urkel, he sits on the couch and he goes, "Well, let me put on ABC. That'll put me to sleep." Which is a dig at ABC because Family Matters moved to CBS in the final season. Then the next scene is the toilet opens up and Stevil comes out. So good. The toilet opens and a fully formed Stevil comes out and goes, "I'm back, motherfuckers. I'm back."
Like fucking ghoulies. He comes out of the toilet.
Oh my god. Next thing we see is Steve eating nachos with a giant 5-gallon bucket full of cheese.
We've all been there.
Why not?
Yeah.
I did like that, that wasn't there, but then once they fell asleep, that giant bucket showed up in both
a bunch of times. A bunch of times.
I thought that was a funny little gag.
He wants Stevil shows up, lights go out, Stevil comes in. He says, "I want your soul, Steve." And then he uses some weird variety of laser / smoke / lasers to
Ghostbusters technology.
Steve's soul out of his body, and Steve wakes up screaming. Eddie comes down. The PER on this for Eddie. Eddie bringing it. He comes down as Don King and has some very funny Don King lines and a nice little impression here of Don King.
Right.
And
he had like 4 minutes of screen time, but man, he used all 4 minutes.
He was bringing it.
Yeah.
He's bringing it. This is a cop, He's a cop at this point, right?
Right.
Yep. So very funny.
Yeah, because of our drug episode, we know he's a cop now.
He's a cop now as well on the force. Steve says he has all the caffeine. He had it all, baby. He had all the Chris's coffee. He's ready to go. The kids come in. The kids come in.
Thank you for the plug.
Kids come in Men in Black costumes, and that very timely reference, which I was surprised.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, I don't remember that being an overlap. I know it seems weird, but it definitely is. Like, when I stop and think about it, because by this point, I had kind of assumed Family Matters was over. They had moved to a different network. But yeah, that was like when Men in Black hit, man, it was the fucking hottest thing. It was, people loved that movie. I still like that movie.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. And they capitalize, one of the rare TGIF moments where they capitalize on an actual current reference.
Right.
Carl comes in, he goes, "I had a lot of candy. I need to take a nap now." Steve says, "You can't sleep because you're gonna also get a nightmare." Very bizarre. We get Carl saying, "Be a man," which made me think of that Macho Man song. Be a man, Hulk. Be a man, Hulk. Steve gets super overconfident, but then a skeleton scares him on the couch. Carl takes a shit. He does, right?
Yeah, right.
Carl takes a shit and then goes for a nap in full uniform. Of course, that's how you do it. New Harriet really likes flowers in her decorations in the room. There's flower pattern wallpaper, flower pattern sheets, flower pattern photos framed, all kinds of flowers. Carl dreams about eating a giant bucket of brittle. He opens a mysterious box that says, open this way. He pulls out a Carl puppet. Carl's bad. The doll and him trade some jokes. He plays with the dummy. And then Stevil comes in, breaks down the fucking front door. He smashes the front door down. And then
got a good laugh out of me.
Shoots like lasers into Carl's bed and makes him come alive. They say they have plans to go into show business. And then, of course,
what type of fucking fever dream is this?
I don't know. And then, of course, after dance, they go to breakdance town. They both dance.
Yep.
For a long time.
Almost like babies in boxes. It was the dancing puppets.
Hand over your souls. No, they don't want to do that. Carl and Steve try to run away. They hide in the bedroom.
No moleste.
Nope. They try to hide in the bedroom. They try to put a giant dresser in front of the door. And then the axe breaks through and Carlsbad comes in and says, "Here's Carlsbad." Oh my God. Then when they move the dresser, the drawers all start opening and they keep popping out. Steve disappears. Carl walks down the stairs and he looks through a skeleton, but through the pelvis with just his eyes. He's looking back and forth through the pelvis, which made me laugh. Behind the door, there's rattling, and he says, "If those motherfuckers touch my Dove bars," those motherfuckers touch those Dove bars. Steve is in the kitchen but he's a lifeless dummy with no soul. And Stevil 2 now has Steve's regular voice. Carlsbad wants to go to Vegas to do a show. Steve is evil and he takes Carl's soul, but he wakes up all freaked out and says, I had a nightmare and I feel bad I didn't talk to you about your nightmare. And Steve says, oh, let me tell you about my other dreams. And Carl says, nope, never mind. I regret bringing that up. And then they show Steve and Carlsbad in Vegas.
Season 9, you say? Yeah. So
yeah, boy,
they were just
feels right.
running through whatever they had left. Like you can tell, like they were just trying to get this season over with and end the show. Here's the thing: I was entertained by it because it was so fucking weird. Like I just wanted to see how what else was going to happen in this one. So I can't say I hated it because I really didn't, but it was just so scattershot. Like think about where the show has gone from. Like this was the first episode we watched was them just talking about curfews and shit. And now there's fucking evil puppets running around and Ghostbusters eye lasers.
Right.
And shit.
Again, the final episode has Steve in space.
Yeah. Right. So
talk about Jump the Shark.
Yeah. Is there another show on TV, not even TGIF, that took such a right turn that from where it started to where it ended is so different? Because Family Matters is it's like a sci-fi show at the end.
That's
like
true.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah. No, you're correct. I mean, there's clones and all sorts of shit. No, You're right.
Yeah.
It is a stark contrast. I've seen shows pivot, I think of Fringe a lot.
Right.
Where how many seasons of Fringe were there? 4 or 5? Where 4. The first season of Fringe was a monster a week.
Mm-hmm.
All of the X-Files. And there was a through line, but it was really just what are we confronting this week? And then by the end, they're in alternate dimensions and it's serialized, and just random people from the first couple episodes are now alien races that they're fighting and all this stuff. So I've seen shows pivot dramatically, but Fringe was a sci-fi show that became a sci-fi show with a different tone. Or you think about South Park, where it was episode by episode and then they were doing serialized arcs.
Right.
I've seen shows transform, but nothing like this.
Yeah. It's funny too. I always think of Sliders too. The first couple episodes of Sliders, alternate dimensions, and then it became fighting aliens. But same idea. It's still science fiction, just a different approach.
It's still
to science fiction.
Genre.
Right.
But you're absolutely correct. Family Matters seasons 1 through 3 are just normal people doing normal people things. Like you said, the curfews and shit like that. And then to transition to fucking space travel.
Right.
It's stark.
Yeah. I can't say I hate it though. I really
the
can't.
last episode of Cheers is Diane and Sam in space bars.
Yeah.
Diane's a clone and
yeah.
Fucking Norm's a robot.
Oh, this is bizarre. So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun to see Carl get a puppet.
This was
I
silly,
mean, we can't,
but I did not love this episode.
It's not the best, but I can't penalize this for Carl's having a puppet. The only fun direction you can go in with Stevil 2 is Carl gets a puppet too.
Can we talk about the high quality build construction of this puppet? It looks real close to that actor. It's really well done.
All of the season 9 budget went into the Carlsbad.
They fired Harriet so they could get the Carlsbad puppet thing.
Write her off.
I just see some producer somewhere with 2 pictures, Harriet on one and Carlsbad on the other. It's oh
my god! If we fire Harriet, we could get the Carlsbad.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of cocaine and I'm going to point at one.
Have we sent him to Disney World yet?
Do it again.
Carlsbad and
Stevil and Disney.
Yeah.
Carlsbad. Get it? If there was a Stevil 3, If there was a Stevil 3, where would we go? What direction?
Laura gets a puppet. Like,
gotta be Laura, right?
No,
yeah, Laura gets a puppet.
I mean, at that point, I would say like it's the whole family.
Yeah,
everybody,
like everybody
all
gets
puppet.
a puppet,
We
and
just
then we have
have-
like a standoff.
The whole episode is just puppets. There's no actual real actors.
And then spin-off Puppet Family Matters.
Yeah.
See?
Puppet
Perfect.
Family Matters.
Yeah. Still going on today.
Another great business idea that no one should take. Please don't.
Please don't take our ideas, Steve.
Don't take our ideas. Come on. All right. That was Stevil 2. It was a whole year. Did it live up to the
It's just as weird as the first one. So yeah.
I thought the first one was way better.
Yeah.
It was
The
better,
first one
right?
operated as a horror show. This was
We always knew
I don't even
this
know what
was
this was.
fake
Fucking
based
insanity.
on we always knew this was fake, right? So I mean, it was
I'm glad
all
we
fake.
got to check it off our list.
We've got Stevil 2 off the list.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Carl's bad.
that's even a terrible name.
I know.
Stevil makes
So
sense.
bad.
Yeah.
Stevil is so
Like,
good.
Carl's Bad
is so
Canyon?
bad.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
what? Who would?
Great geography joke that you
Right.
just dropped here.
Carl's bad. All right. It's time to rank them. Top 5.
Oof,
Second
this was
ever
a tough one for me because
Halloween
I honestly
episodes.
did not love most of these. Like they were.
Right.
This was the most 5 out of 10
Yeah.
block we've ever seen.
That's
Every one
true.
of these was like
Nothing
it wasn't a
stands out as a
slog.
top.
I
Nothing
didn't-
stands out as a top contender, right?
Right. I didn't hate any of it. I didn't
Mhm.
full house a single one of them.
Full house is now a verb.
Oh
I
my
full
god.
housed you.
But
I-
at the same
also-
time, like every one of these, I feel like I missed parts of them because I just spaced out.
Yeah.
You know, like
Did
it's just
you
like during Sabrina, I had to rewind because I was just like, wait, what the fuck?
Boy, that's rough.
Can we
you
talk about how
remember-
refreshing it was to not watch Full House, by the way? Like, I felt so much better after watching these episodes. than I
Thank you
normally
for thank you for making that caveat in there. We will either
Yeah.
torture Greg to the bitter end or we won't. Those are the two options. We'll
Yes.
torture the fuck out of him with babies in boxes
do.
or
Don't worry.
just don't.
This was the one episode reprieve. I'm sure we'll go back to it soon.
There's
Thank
another Halloween episode of Full House.
You
that we
can't
haven't done.
even sprinkle in a Perfect Strangers for me right
Yeah,
now,
I know,
too.
right?
I
Like, need a
tried.
little sugar with
I
my
was
spice.
hoping. I was holding out hope.
Yeah.
I left that number 5 slot open specifically
Mhm.
so it would maybe show up. But we're it's all good. All right. Top 5 TGIF Halloween episodes part 2 of these guys. What do you got?
All right, I'll go first. I have Sabrina at number 5.
Okay.
I think that show's pretty bad in general.
Early on, you said the show was good. It's
I think it's-
changed. Things have changed.
Yeah. No, it has changed. And the last 2 episodes we saw are both like that transition. And we saw Boy Meets World have a similar problem where like it's not really a show about kids anymore.
Right.
And I think they don't know how to do that. You can't take a show about kids with a kid fan base and try to like adult it up a little bit. I don't want to see Sabrina start college and get a job and all that shit. I want her to get into high school hijinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is the season before what we watched last episode with not Blossom, with
yeah,
Punky Brewster and
I think
them.
it's the season before.
Yeah.
It's obviously transitioning into a different type of show, and I'm just not here for it. And I don't think kids would enjoy this episode either. It was not fun. It was not funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was like unbelievably mundane for a show about fantastical people with time clocks.
5. Mark, what do you got?
I'm going to say the Family Matters one. It was like I said, there were parts that I enjoyed, like it was goofy, but it was just so like running out the clock. It was just like you might as well. It was like taking a knee. You know, you were just getting this last one out. There's no development of characters. It's such a stark departure from what this show used to be.
Right. And I mean,
I hated the parts of the puppets interacted at Vegas. I thought that was lame. I thought it was just the
my
jokes weren't
God.
funny, and then they just wrestled each other for like 90
Sucked.
seconds at the
That-
end.
The ending sucked. They should have
Yeah.
just done the same thing they did last time, which is the the behind the scenes shit. That would
That would have been
better.
fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It just didn't land for me. And like I said, I'm glad we did it because it is such an absurd concept, but it just I wasn't as, and I echo Greg's sentiment. Like none of these I hated, but that was my least favorite.
All right, number 5 for me. I agree with Greg. Sabrina.
Yeah,
Sucked. Rough.
Very episode for sure.
Yeah,
Totally sucked. 4.
My number 4 was Family Matters.
Yeah.
I thought this was a terrible episode, and like beyond how fun it is to see a puppet Carl, that is literally the end of the joke.
Yeah, right.
And like you could tell that they didn't even have ideas. Like, well, what are ventriloquist dummies? Where would you see one of those? Where can I get a Jeff Dunham?
Yeah,
it's like, oh right, Vegas. Okay, so what do puppets want to do? I guess they want to go to Vegas.
Right.
Big wooden fart of a joke.
Flush that dummy down the toilet.
Yeah, right. Like I said, that to me would have been the funniest part of that episode. Is just like a flashback seeing Steve like cram a dummy down a toilet. That would have been.
I mean,
funny.
legitimately, like I can't even think of any jokes that were in this episode that weren't the joke wasn't there are puppets.
The one joke is the Dove chocolates. Like, I hope they don't have my fucking candy. Like Carl makes. That's the one maybe joke.
That's not good. If you have a maybe joke,
it's not good. 4 for me. I'm putting Boy Meets World 4.
Oh my god,
low. Putting it low. Oh boy, we're gonna have different opinions. Not like the werewolf shit. All right, so
Greg's got Perfect Strangers number 1 anyway. So it doesn't matter. Number 4 is Sabrina for me. I did appreciate that they went very strong on the Halloween theme, which I feel like is obviously very appropriate for that show. But it was just like the stuff that I really enjoy about that is like the high, like Salem. I love Salem. He was barely in it. You know, he was, and that already is a negative. And like the hijinks that she gets up to, and like we made fun of that one, boy band episode of when she became like a singer, and but that was probably the most fun because she used her powers, and like that was the predominant thing of how they have to work her way out of it.
Yeah,
there was potential here to do that, and she just didn't. And I don't know. 4. That's where I put it.
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
3 is Clueless for me. Totally fine episode. Had some funny jokes. Great production, like we've said a million times. But at the same time, no lasting effect. I can't remember much other than the zombie at the end, and that I thought it was fun.
Okay. Mark?
Boy Meets World. I hated the werewolf howl. Like honestly, like I can't tell you how much like that turned me off every time they did it. Like I just thought it was so annoying. There are parts that I liked about this, so I don't want to say like that's why I have it kind of right in the middle. I thought the jokes of the older brother messing with him was funny. Feeney and the brief times we saw him was good, as he always is. So 3 right in the middle.
Okay, I put Family Matters 3. I'm giving that Stevil 2 bump.
Okay, fair
enough. I just enjoyed. I enjoy this premise. It wasn't executed well, but I enjoy this premise. And I would say Boy Meets World is kind of whatever. So I'm gonna put Stevil above it. Why not? 2. What you got?
Step by Step. Once again and again, these are all very middle of the road episodes for me. But I thought that they had a fun Halloween theme. I like that JT meets a ghost.
Yeah.
JT meets a ghost.
I like these characters. Like I just really like seeing the step-by-step people do things.
Yeah.
So as weird as it sounds, just simply the fact that this exists made me happy. So Step by Step number 2.
All right, Mark.
Clueless number 2.
Okay.
Kind of the same things. Like I wish this did run for longer than it did, because I like Cher. I think she's the actress is really good. New Dad, like I said, is growing on me.
New Dad,
because they're just kind of like leading into it, and they're leading into the fact that it's absurd, and then he's like brand new to this thing, and he acts like he's been there forever. I like that. I thought that the concept of him like being sad that he can't do something with his daughter, like maybe that just hit home for me, because my kid is growing up, but like like that I kind of related to it a little bit.
Sure.
I like the side plot with Mr. Cole as the actor that nobody knew about, whatever, that maybe didn't hit as hard, but like even the jokes of Amber, and like she's like, oh, by the way, I'm going to Steven Spielberg's place, and they all immediately apologize to her. That was funny to me, just so they can go to Steven Spielberg's party. So number 2.
Okay, mine is also Clueless at number 2, just because it's not great, but there was some meat on the bone there, more meat on the bone than the others. So I agree. Number 2. All right, number 1, Greg.
Boy Meets World, of course. You fools. No, I mean, I thought Boy Meets World was the only episode that I thought was actually funny. Like, I thought it had real jokes that made me laugh. I know you don't like the wolf howl, but I thought it was pretty funny. I thought Phyllis Diller was super funny in it.
Yeah.
I liked that,
she's
like,
great.
I liked the innocent nature of it because like young kids are impressionable, and it does make sense to me, like in an abstract comedy way, that like Eric could talk his younger brother into thinking he was turning into a werewolf, and that Cory would mistake the pentagon for a pentagram because kids don't know that shit. I thought the running joke about all the parents telling him not to believe stupid stories, but every single adult thinking there was a diamond ring in their cola, I thought that was a funny running joke. I thought Feeney was funny in like the 2 lines he had.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Sean was very funny in this episode. I thought when he ate the paper, it was hysterical because it was a comically large piece of paper. Yeah, no, I mean, almost everything about this episode worked for me. Oh, and Morgan, who is like,
yeah, right.
Oh, she was the devil, right?
Yeah, right.
Who is the shining star of this series in these early episodes. Her dress as the devil, very, very funny.
Yeah. I thought they were just going to zoom up to her and she was going to be like, fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
just dropping F-bombs.
Devil out.
It hits her dad over the head with a pitchfork.
Yeah, right.
Fuck all y'all.
Picture me rolling, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
no,
I'm literally shocked that you guys didn't like this episode. I thought it was the only actually good episode we watched this week.
Ooh.
And I really like these.
Maybe you have
I like before. I like Boy Meets World before they turn into teenagers, and then it turns into just a stupid teen drama with a few jokes every now and then.
Not for nothing, but I think you're just sucking up to Topanga here.
Look, man, a little humility goes a long way with a lady.
A little sugar and
you would know
spice.
that.
Yeah.
And Topanga honestly wishes you would show that a little bit more. She confides in me.
Listen,
I also read her journal. She keeps it under your pillow.
She writes it with a feather pen.
Listen, the paperwork's getting signed, man. I mean, I trust that you take care of her at least for 2 months before she comes back to me.
This is gonna hurt me so when I have to make another Topanga video. Oh my god! I sit through this whole thing trying to get all the things. All right, Mark.
Step by step. And what I really liked about that is there's like enough callbacks to like the fact that they are kind of a dysfunctional family, but they love each other. Like, you know, Carol saying like, it's been 7 years. What the fuck, guys? Like, come on, just get used to each other. And then her still having like the cosplay sex costume with her and Frank, but not acknowledging it. Like, oh, wait, we've seen you wear that before. Oh, you probably wear it a lot, actually. Like, I like that. Like, that is a regular rotation in your nightly, clothing options. The new kid, I did not like. I thought that was very abrasive and very, very boring. But like all the stuff at the house, I thought was funny. I thought Karen was funny, like with her as Xena. That was good. Like, and she usually is the one that falls flat. So it kind of touching on what Greg did. Like, I know we've talked about this on past episodes too, but every single one of those kids, except the one who's in the basement because we don't see, they're all fun and they're all like, I want to see them and I want to see what they're doing. And they all have interesting arcs and like the way they interact with each other is good. So number one in my books.
I agree. Number one, step by step for me.
Yep.
I agree. I like living in this world.
Yeah,
just like seeing them do stuff, even if it's boring, even if it's a stupid Halloween party. It's just fun seeing them all kind of riff off of each other, I guess. So
yeah. And I like it. So in most sitcoms, like everything kind of stays the same. Like even when like Topanga and Cory break up, like whatever, they're getting back together shortly, But like having like Sam and him break up, which apparently ran for a while, and just have it be like, hey, not working out.
Yeah,
is what it is. Like I kind of like that they kind of went away from the trope there. That not everything's okay. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, and you move on. So I like that. I thought that was a good message.
And that's like a real adult relationship thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have a lot of problems with some of my girlfriends. It's just like, you know what? I just don't think we don't have the same goals in life.
Right. Nothing on you. We'll just move on. And so, yeah, right.
I did
and
find
I like
it a little weird that it looked like they had like a mature breakup, but then Cody JT was like real bent out of shape in like the after credit scene or whatever.
Yeah. That
Like,
seems so real to me.
Yeah, right. That is a little dash of real. Like after the next day, you're like, what did I do?
Oh my God.
I'm directionless.
Never mind. Maybe it does resonate.
Yeah.
It did. It did for me. I don't know. All right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we've ever been
So far apart.
far apart.
So far apart.
I like
All
that
right.
though.
Yeah, it's
No,
okay.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Why not? Disagreements are okay.
Right.
Next time on the show, what are we gonna do?
Oof.
Real
I'm
tough
still
question.
For a like recap episode.
I think that's a good idea.
I'd be interested in coming up with like a top 5 bottom list and a top 5 top list.
I think that's a good idea because we can't like Thanksgiving. We talked about it last one. We're not doing. There's just not enough.
Yeah,
there's not enough.
There's not enough meat on that turkey.
Right. Yeah.
Take that, Family Matters. That's a joke. Yes, schmucks.
You
I pooped
schmucks.
myself.
I gotcha.
No, that's good. I'm all for doing a recap. One. Like, let's come up with
All
our
right.
top 5 and our top, our bottom 5 of all the stuff we've
Oh
seen.
my
Yeah.
God. All right.
Yeah, it's a deep pool. It gives
Yeah.
us a week where we don't really have to watch anything if we don't want to, because like Christmas time is pretty stressful for me with work and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that would be my vote. But I'm
Let's
open
do
to other
that.
ideas if we do want to do something else.
A
And it's been a year.
recap.
I mean, we got like,
Been-
we went Halloween to Halloween, didn't we?
We went before Halloween. It's been over a
yeah,
year.
sorry, we
Yeah,
did go
right.
Before Halloween,
Been over a year because we did the first episode with special guest stars.
Yes, that's
so
right.
which is actually something I would like to revisit but tweak a little bit.
I think that's possible.
So I was looking up Michelle Williams for something else who was in
Mhm.
that episode of Step
Yeah.
by Step. She's
Mhm.
also in an episode of something else. I forget what, maybe Family Matters or something. She was
Oh,
in
really?
another TGIF episode too. I
Mhm.
bet you there must be 5 like before they were stars people.
Oh God, yeah.
TGIF
that would be good.
episodes.
Yeah.
You
That'd be
know?
good.
So like technically guest stars, but more of a like, oh, it's so and so. It's Jake Gyllenhaal, but when he was 12,
Yep.
Right.
like a Gyllenhaal must be in one of these.
Yeah.
There's got to be a Gyllenhaal somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he breaks up with Topanga and then he gets back together with her.
Monster. Also,
damn
thank
it.
you. And
How
he'll
do you
come
break
back
her
around,
heart?
buddy.
All right, a recap episode of
Yeah,
what we've
I like
done.
that.
I like
Yeah.
it. All right,
Cool.
it's time for some plugs, and then we'll get out of here. What do you got for
Plugs, I got nothing. No,
All
you
right.
know what? Nation
Plug
of Conversation. This is a podcast
Yeah.
I listen to talk about
Yeah.
weekly wrestling.
Great
and
podcast.
Sometimes what is happening currently on fantasy or on Monday Night Football. However,
Sometimes we
somehow it's completely irrelevant because the podcast
So
comes out on
relevant.
Tuesday.
so relevant.
We
We
already
argue
know this
about
information.
yeah, we argue
But,
about our fantasy teams.
But no, it's a great podcast. I think it's local. You should check it out, guys.
Oh my god, I heard that thing sucks. I wouldn't listen to it at all.
Just
Mark-
throw dirt on it. My God,
Mark, what do you got?
You can follow me at WCWTF Podcast, even though I don't think there's a podcast associated with it anymore. But what we do is we do go through old WCW merchandise and make fun of it. We have a lot of interaction, which is what I dig, but it is fun. So at WCWTF Podcast on Twitter, even if you're not into wrestling, there's other jokes that we throw out there. So definitely worth a follow. And if you go to www.chrisscoffee.com, you can get some excellent coffee. So I hear.
It is fantastic. WCWTF and Chris's coffee.
Thank you. It's not like I get a percentage.
What was the last? Oh, Squirty Goldberg. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
that was fun. Honestly, I would actually wear this giant hand.
The choke one.
The choking hand.
That one got a lot of play, which made me feel, ashamed for all of our followers. Yeah,
that would be a thing I would wear.
The yo-yos were funny too. I thought.
Blue World Order. It's another good one.
Yeah,
a lot of good stuff on there. You can follow Nation of Conversation, the podcast I do. Greg already said it all. Number one thing we do, the eBay Wars, where we are. It's closing. The gap has been closed. It's like one guess apart, I think, at this point.
Oh wow.
So what was the last thing we did? It was a Undertaker foam urn. What do you think?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
What do you think an Undertaker foam urn?
I bet you
goes
that's a lot.
For? Yeah. What do you think it goes for? A foam product from 1990.
All right. You go first, Greg. It'll be like the attendance game on our whole podcast.
How much?
Yeah, $70.
70. Okay. Mark, what do you got?
I was going to say 100.
Mark, you would be the winner. $349.99.
Holy shit, get fucked. Here's what I'll say, though. Those foam things do not stand the test of time.
They
so
do
if
not.
They're in good condition.
They do
makes
not.
a little sense.
And
listen,
the scary thing about it was not in good condition. It had creases all over it, and it said creases all over it. What you gonna do? Foam product.
One of my funniest
$49.99.
One of the funniest comments I think Mark made on our other podcast was when they were selling Hacksaw Jim Duggan foam.
The
pieces of lumber?
boards,
and
yes.
Mark was like, "Is this the only replica prop that cost more than the thing it is replicating?" Like it's cheaper to buy a 2x4 than it is the Hacksaw foam 2x4.
Hacksaw.
So,
Hacksaw's in trouble apparently. Emergency
I guess he's
surgery
okay.
Yesterday.
Yeah, he had
the
some
wall
kind of
gets his
surgery,
revenge,
right?
Not
Yeah.
the wall. Berlin. Berlin's gonna sandbag his surgery.
Just sneaks in and starts poking him with a cane.
Oh no!
Don't worry, Hack. I got this.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god! He said, "Out of surgery, back in his what the fuck? Out of surgery, back in his room. Everything went well. Thank you for your prayers." Good vibes and good thoughts. Keep them coming in.
Yeah. Tough guy.
Assistant.
There's a bunch of pictures of him in a hospital bed. So hopefully he's all right.
So real quick about the foam thing. For Christmas one year, I got Greg a Jeff Jarrett signed guitar. Right?
Wow.
It's hanging in my office.
Right.
If I ever record from there again, you'll see it.
The first choice was the Jeff Jarrett foam guitar that they sold, which was more money than the actual
the real guitar.
signed guitar by Jeff Jarrett.
Than an actual guitar.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? No.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in.
I found one and it was about it was like $400. So.
How much do you think it would cost for Jeff Jarrett to show up at your office, take guitar off wall, smash it over your head, and then walk out?
So are we covering his airfare? Is that included here?
Oh, that's a good point. I feel like you have to. Right?
Okay,
he's,
so
he's full carny, right?
Here's what it would require. Airfare, moderately priced hotel. Like you don't need to go fancy. You don't need the Queensberry, but you could definitely give him like a Motel 8.
Yep.
All right. Dinner up to $100
over. Shrimp
and
tails.
$1,000. So whatever those four things cost, that's his price. So I would say like between $2,000 and $3,000 for the whole endeavor.
Done. $2,500. Let's call it $2,500.
I want to tell him, like, don't let Greg know when you're going to show up. Just do it. Like, just pick a time. Walk right in, take the guitar, and then smash him over the head. Because he'll be too overwhelmed by the fact that Jeff Jarrett's in his store.
Yeah, I'll be
really care about what's going on.
The high-pitched squeal. The fire department will show up.
And quickly betrayed.
I've said this a million times on other podcasts, but this is the thing I would do if I was like a billionaire. Like, this is what I would spend my money on. Like, oh, I'm going to find Jeff Jarrett. I'm going to pay him to go hit Greg over the head with a guitar. That's what I'm going to do with my money.
It.
I will do all these pranks that cost money.
I would torment my friends. If
Yes,
I was
100%.
Yeah.
Every celebrity under the sun would think Ty had Hep C.
Vampiro would say no to $100.
Yeah, right.
I'll
but
give
not
you $5,000 to talk about Hep C. I'm still not doing it. Morals, baby.
I won't make fun of someone's ailment. I'm like, I said it was a joke.
Yeah,
Vampiro.
It's not real. It's not real. Calm down and play your PS4.
I love that Vampiro was like, I'm not doing that. Buff was like, fuck yeah.
Who's the musician you got to do it? I forgot. Who was
The
that?
I was the
O-Town
third
guy?
member of LFO.
Oh, LFO. Sorry, not O-Town. LFO. one of the Lou Pearlman groups.
Yeah.
One of the
He
hot
went on a
boys.
crazy rant at the end, if I remember correctly.
One of the boys.
He was just so happy that Jesus blessed him by curing his Hep C. It's unbelievable. I should show that to you, Ryan. It's amazing.
Hysterical.
The Buff one's good too.
I
Yeah.
do want to see all of them, and this just ties right back into you could QAnon some QAnons. You would do
right.
it. You could do it. All right.
I would love to manipulate dummies.
Yep. Maybe make some money off them.
All right.
Every time I sell something, I'm like,
Yeah.
Manipulated a dummy.
Another
Those
GNon
nerds.
shirt out the door.
Kat's,
And it's going to
Kat's
Arkansas.
favorite quote
Big
of
fucking
mine
surprise.
that I ever said to her was, I looked her straight in the eyes and said, I just want their money to be my money. And I mean it.
Yeah.
I get so much joy wasting other people's money.
All right.
It's like, you could have done anything with this, but instead you gave it to me and I spent it on this shit.
All right. Topanga is now with you for all of that. Good job, Greg. You are Topanga's #1 lover. And what is your name, Mark?
Puppetdancing.org.
I always forget to mention those, and they're so funny. All right, that's it. TGIF out. Peace out. We will be back with a recap episode of November. You forgot one thing. Go X-Pac or whatever. We never talked about
No, we talked about it.
Yeah, we got him earlier.
Did we?
We talked about
All
his
right.
STD bucket.
No,
Although you
right.
probably cut that. So.
All right. Yeah,
I even brought it
that.
back so you couldn't cut it.
You brought it back multiple times. All right.
Fucking smart about this.
X-Pac STD bucket. Peace out.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
Bye.
TGIF. Thanks. Bye.